recording in progress. Okay. I think I'm ready. Let's do this. It's time. All right, everybody. Welcome back.
Recap?
Here we go. Here we go. So, we'll do a little extended recap for our rejoining wonderful cleric. Whoops. This is bugging me. There, better. Okay, you guys have been traveling through the Mare of Dead Men. And having captured a number of lizard folk, one of them was willing to speak to you, one by the name of Snapjaw. Snapjaw tells you that there are multiple factions at play here in the Mare of Dead Men, that all are sort of related to the dragon cult at a place within the Mare of Dead Men called Castle Neritar. Within Castle Neritar lie the factions of the lizard folk, the faction of the cult of the dragon, and the faction of the bullywugs, and they all seem to be uneasy with one another. The lizard folk speak of the bullywugs, these gross, shitty mare people who are like half frog dudes, and they treat them like crap, and it makes them mad. So the lizard folk are hoping, well, Snapjaw specifically hopes that you guys are an omen, an omen in favor of the lizard folk as their chief died, and they need someone to help them rebel. The other lizard folk are a little uncertain, but Snapjaw seems confident that you're the omens their god is sending. They have no shaman to help them, but he's taken a leap of faith on you guys and has helped you get into Castle Neritar, in fact. Now that you're there, you guys kind of got inside and didn't really know what to do with yourselves, but found some stuff to do anyway. You guys went into the dining hall to where you saw a number of the cult of the dragon eating, including a warforged that looked identical to Shroud, which the two just kind of looked at each other in robot. Then you guys made your way into the chapel library section of the palace, or the castle, excuse me. You guys read some books and found an incredible collection of knowledge that has been accumulated from some of the better libraries on the Sword Coast that these raiders have taken books from. You also saw an old acquaintance, a red-robed wizard by the name of Azabar Joss, the individual that you guys all met on the road and picked up in Daggerford alongside your new friend Gemna Gleamsilver. You also saw Resmir, the black half-dragon leader, or one of the leaders of the dragon cult. You guys didn't want to have that fight just yet, so you guys kind of all tiptoed your way away. Gemna and Star, at the behest of Star, decided to make a plan. Now that they knew Resmir was not in her room, they went to the room to go investigate and look for stuff. Star found an interesting document that told of a portal in the castle basement that also had on it the password to utilize that portal. Unfortunately, your investigation ended shortly as it seemed a trap sprung. Gemna got knocked out by an acid splash, and the entire room was partially disintegrated by acid, so your time here under the radar is growing a little bit more, is coming to an end, possibly. But you guys were summoned to a meeting, a secret meeting with Asbar Joss, as it seems he identified Gemna. And you all talked, and it seemed the wizard just sort of asked you some questions about what you're doing here, who sent you, why are you here? I promise I haven't told anybody, I'm just curious about what your deal is. So you guys kind of told him your deal, and he was like, oh, very interesting, and sent you on your way. So with that, you have all exited Asbar Joss's private quarters and chambers without harm. And you guys all kind of stand. Aoife's sort of keeping an eye on Snapjaw, who seems eager to accompany you all to a lizard folk meeting tonight. And that meeting is just around the corner, time-wise. So here you all stand in Castle Neritar. I'll give you that master shot so you can know how big this place is. Wow, it's so big.
That is
it's also it's a pretty cool big place, yeah. But it is also worth noting, before we continue, that some of you learned some other rumors here and there. But most importantly, oh god, it was important, but I've forgotten all about it. It is worth noting that Lyragoth is sort of in the surrounding swamps. He's not accompanied you into the camp. A young black or a black dragon wormling will draw serious attention. So, awaits word. What would you all like to do? Dragon's Bane.
How long till the meeting?
You could go to the meeting whenever you want at this point. It's getting late.
Okay. You guys want to head out?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever's good with the rest of you.
Cool. See a little bit the hood up.
Okay. And you guys will make your way north. Not north, but you'll make your way through the castle. I'll just Snapjaw. You come out. Snapjaw, who seems to speak exclusively in Draconic, says, "Good. Yes, we go to meeting now. Excellent. Yes, come." And will happily guide you all. I'm just going to use Snapjaw as the sort of group signifier because there's a lot of you. And you guys walk past all these sort of guard drakes who don't mind you. You walk past these lizard folk who are still training their giant lizards. The bullywugs who are just kind of moseying around, being kind of lazy and oafish, bullying the lizard folk. You get over here. And he opens this door right there. That's a door sound. You guys all walk in to see the following. I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. I just gotta find it on the map. Alright, here we are. A large forge dominates the center of this chamber, which is pleasantly warm thanks to a bed of coal glowing dully within the forge. A number of lizard folk, more than a half a dozen, getting close to a dozen, are working around the forge, but they don't seem to be accomplishing much. Any of you who, probably all of you, have all been from civilized land, at least seen a smith, bang away at a hammer. They're kind of taking pieces of metal and kind of like tossing them in. It's clear that like they have the tools to smith, but they have no idea what they're doing. Other accoutrements of the blacksmith's trade are scattered throughout the room, and many very poorly made metal items are heaped in the northwest corner. Like, really shittily made swords and, like, dented armor, completely unusable, completely unwearable. It very much looks like 4-year-olds were thrown into a smithy and were like, go make swords and armor, and it turned out as you might expect. But they're in here doing their best, and that's all you can really ask from a person, As you guys all kind of walk through, they look at you all curiously. Oh, yeah? Did you want to say something, Erica?
Yeah, do we get the sense that they're not actually as prepared to fight as they said they were?
I would say that's difficult to say. It's certainly difficult to give you a check for, but I will say this. It's very clear that the lizard folk have no ability at metallurgy. If their armaments are coming from their ability to craft, you expect that, no, they are not armed at all. But that may or may not be the case. But Snapjaw will speak back to whoever, either Eravir or Yella, maybe both, because you guys have proven to be the dragon speakers here. He says, yes, lizard folk learn how to craft with the metals. Yes, Dalmamir Borngray, the elf who in charge of the castle, he give us equipment, he give us metal to work with. He try and teach us. He gets very angry. Brings you over to a rope ladder and kind of like gestures for you all to climb the ladder.
Okay. Ciela won't say much about the shitty weapons. We'll just go up the ladder.
Dara will just groan at the bad metals weapons and stumble up the staircase. I mean,
lizard folk, look, you get the sense the lizard folk feel judged as you do this.
Hey, they're doing their best.
Grumble, yeah, sure. I can make something better.
Got it. Fantastic. Okay. We're gonna head upstairs. Get out of here, Roof. Nobody needs you. Come on, you three. As the sun sets, you guys do indeed find yourself into this space upstairs. I'm going to start throwing minis down. But in the meantime, I will tell you what you are looking at here. You see the chamber fairly empty, but there are a number of sort of old... armor racks, weapon racks and such are sort of muddled about, thrown here and there. You get the sense that one time this was probably the armory for the castle before the cult arrived here. But the metal is rusted to dust, the arrows are warped to uselessness, and any leather in here seems to be chewed away by rats or other vermin. But by the number of lizard folk that lay within, you get the sense that this is serving as something of a headquarters for these people. Aoife's like, I'm gonna stay outside because I don't know why, I like nature. And she won't be with you. You guys all file in with old Snapjaw. The lizard folk look at you curiously. Is that everybody? I do need Mr. Snapjaw. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Snapjaw comes with you. Okay. They're all sort of speaking, whispering to each other in Draconic. They see you all kind of come in. Snapjaw comes in with like a big look of like, woohoo on his face. For the sake of this, I'm going to say, well, would Aravir and Ciela like to translate for the rest of the party for the oncoming scene?
Yeah, and can I cast enhance ability on Jacksaw myself? Or Jigsaw? What was his name?
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can twin cast enhance ability charisma, I assume?
No, just a 3rd level.
No, you said enhance ability, right?
Yeah, but
Which
3rd level.
ability are you...
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. Which ability are you enhancing, though? Okay, charisma, got it. Fantastic. So you and Snapjaw are a little eagle splendored. They begin to speak. All of you will understand thanks to the wonderful, wonderful translations of your party members. They'll say, one of them will sort of speak up and say, is this, who you've been speaking of, Snapjaw? We have heard of who you've brought to our camp. Snapjaw goes, yes, the omens speak, yes. They help us, we defeat Bullywog now, officially. And they all kind of sort of like grumble. Very clearly, there's some of them start going like, the omens, who are these people? Are they? He goes, oh, they are great warriors. They defeat lizard folk, but they have mercy. They take us prisoner, not kill us outright. They are good, sent by the spirits. And they all kind of go, that's not, and they all start like kind of grumbling. One says, no, it's too dangerous. It's suicide. We all we accept our fate. We are lowly servants of Cult of Dragon. Snapjaw goes, no, they help us. And they all begin sort of like, start like squabbling amongst themselves.
Rabble.
Rabble. You see many of it seems to be the debate is accepting their fate as the lowly servants of the Cult of the Dragon, or attacking the Bullywogs in what is considered to be a glorious yet suicidal assault. But some of them seem to be coming around to Snapjaw's idea that the tables are turning, the omens are speaking, these people are on your side. But it is truly just like it's sort of like in the Fellowship of the Ring, where like Gandalf and Boromir and Elrond, everyone are all arguing, and Frodo's just sitting there. It's sort of the vibe right now. Is everyone's kind of just yelling at each other, but those are the three perspectives seemingly taken by the lizard folk right now. Does anyone wish to do anything? Or
Nobody
of
else is
course,
gonna
just
say
see what
anything?
comes about it.
In case Ciela kind of takes a step forward and says to them in Draconic, you could be slaves forever, but you're not actually living if you're a slave. And if you fight back, at least you're fighting for what you love and what is yours.
Make a persuasion check.
14.
14. Some of them go, we are no slaves, we are servants. And they all say, it's the same thing. And they start yelling at each other. But many of them seem to like hear you, kind of nod. As Snapjaw says, no, we can do it. We can do it. We have great weapons. We have great weapons. One of them sort of like smacks Snapjaw on the back of the head and says, quiet, these are strangers. You do not tell them of our weapons. And he goes, no, they not strangers. Help us, truly. I'm gonna just see how Snapjaw's doing with his, how convincing. Oh, apparently he's very convincing, thanks to enhance ability. He says that, he's like, no, they're going to help us. And everyone kind of goes, oh, and I mean, and some people sort of start to come around, not everybody, but some people just, all you guys who understand Draconic are like, that was weird. But you know, Ervir, it's the power of your magic maybe is sort of having an influence. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, Erevir will step up next to Ciela and say, what better an omen than wait, what was it? Warrior's Bane?
Dragon's Bane.
Dragon's Bane. Sorry. Then Dragon's
That's okay.
Bane fighting at your side. She'll like gesture to the party.
They kind of look at each other. Oh,
Star's just gonna puff out his chest, going like, "Yeah."
Fantastic. All right. They all kind of, they all kind of, they go, Dragon, this is Dragon's Bane, Snapjaw. I'll be like, oh, no, you do not understand. Great omen, they have a dragon. They go, oh, I have a dragon. It's like, and they kind of speak on this. Let's see how the lizard folk feel about dragons. I'm sure they love them. They're half-hearted facing the cause, not because they fear the cause, but because they don't hate them. Pardon?
I think last session you said they used to worship the dragons.
Yeah, they definitely worship dragons. And they go, oh, dragons, be very good. He goes, so one of them sort of like looks at, I guess you, Erevir, and will say, you help us kill bullywugs then.
You have my sword. I don't believe anyone should live under the thumb of a tyrant. And you all deserve to live your own lives in the swamps.
They all kind of, yes, they all grumble in enjoyment at that idea. And they can say, yes, we could rejoin the tribe. The women and children have been hidden away for so long. And they all sort of kind of like begin to nod at that. Why don't you make me another persuasion check, Erevir?
21.
21. They all begin to, they start to nod and very quickly see the tide is turning. One of the lizard folks says, we have the weapons. We could arm everyone, kill the bullywugs, and then they all kind of like look at each other and they go, and then we go home, and they go, yeah, and they all kind of, yeah, we'll go, yeah, and they all begin to like sort of come around to the idea of that you guys could all help them kill the bullywugs now.
Yeah, how many bullywugs are we talking about here?
One of them will speak up, who seems to be a little less of a dreamer than Snapjaw, a little more pragmatic. It says, their numbers change daily. They come and go as they please, but we count them. There's anywhere between 40 to 50 outside the castle. But then there's probably about more than 30 in the castle, including their leader, Farblex. But outside in the swamps around, there's about another, close to 40 that are about 15 minutes away. So they have vast numbers. Another one says, but we, Scaly Death Tribe, we have 80 warriors ready to be armed and maybe even fight.
Okay. What does Ciela know about bullywogs and if their leader is killed?
Make me a nature check.
What do you know about the Bullywug Constitution?
24.
24. 24. You know that bullywugs they're very numerous, but they are cowardly creatures. And they will fight to protect their leader and follow their command. But you know, if their leader isn't within sight or isn't around, they're going to be less likely to want to like hold their ground. They're not about fighting to the death unless their leader's around to tell them to do that. And should their leader die, they'll probably all scatter to the 9 winds. 8 winds.
And I will mention this to the group and add, so our best bet is to kill their leadership so they have no direction. And if the gods smile in our favor, they'll scatter.
All the lizards go, yeah, yes. One of the lizard will speak up and say, Parblex, he worships in the caves under the tunnels, in the tunnels under the castle by day. We have great rebellion, and you go in. Kill him, maybe? Yes.
Does he worship with very many others?
No. He's the shaman. Only one shaman in his tribe.
Shaman, okay. Now look at the others.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Yeah, let's do it.
When is it not?
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
I suggest we go at first dawn.
Sounds good.
You'll say, this will give us time to arm lizard folk in the night, sneakily, so no one knows.
We'd best be prepared in case they stumble upon the little surprise in the tower.
Oh, yes. You see that they go to the corners where there's all the scraps of shitty weapons, and they kind of like start pushing off like the bent arrows and chewed leather, and you see gleaming, shiny bundles of short swords, spears, bundles of arrows. You see that they do indeed seem to have a worthy stockpile.
Okay.
All lies.
And we're in the evening now, and dawn is a full night's rest away.
Yeah, long rest away.
Okay. How safe is this room?
At night, safe. We do not gather in day so as not to bring suspicion.
Okay. Would it be okay if we stayed here for the night?
They all kind of like look at each other and they go, "Oh, sure, if you want."
If they don't know where
Could
we
stay
are,
in
that's much
cultists.
better.
You could stay with the cultists. You look like cultists. But yes, you stay here if you wish.
Might be safer to do that. Or we don't want to get stabbed in the neck with my sleep.
Yeah, they also might be looking for some random people after Gemna and my little escapade.
That's what I'm thinking.
I kind of want to stay with the cultist and see if there's more that we could figure out.
We'll say, party, there is also much of this castle unexplored. Who knows what may be around? What might be helpful.
Cool.
Well, let's
Wait.
take another look around and see if we find anything.
Okay, yes. We start arming lizard folk. We are brave.
Let's see.
We will kill bullywogs. And they all go, yeah! But they do it really quietly, so nobody hears any sort of like, yeah, whoa, yeah. And they all begin to start handing around short swords and arrows and such. Okay, and you guys sort of just are like, leader. Snapjaw goes, all right, I stay with. I prepare for battle in the morning. Yes, great omens, great omens. And he'll stay and he'll begin to prepare himself. So where do you guys think you're headed?
That's a good question.
Let's head to where we haven't been yet.
All
Let's
right,
just
well,
start knocking on doors.
Hey, what's going on in here? You guys sleeping? No? Okay.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
I think we should go check out like an armory or if there's something kind of like that and see if there's something we could get for the losers.
You walk through it, the smithy. One of the lizard folk was happy, like, oh yes, you could see you could see the smithy if you wish. And as you go downstairs, you'll see some more lizard folk like taking like slightly hot extended bars of metal and sort of like smashing them against the side of stones, and they snap. And they kind of look at each other confused, and then kind of nod slowly, like maybe they've done something right. They haven't.
There's not any sort of like place where they keep the weapons they make, like, because these are they the ones that are usually making the weapons?
They go, oh no, no make weapons here. They steal weapons, yes. Great raids, all over. They come with great gems and weapons and such, and distribute.
So where would that be?
The raids?
No, like the things they get from the raids.
Oh, the things they kept from the raids. They take them into the caves under the castle. Yes. You see, lizards, they go into the swamp. They go to a roadhouse, and they bring them through the swamp, and then they take them into the caves under the castle. Nobody knows what they do with them after that. All right, you guys all sort of leave the lizard folk.
Yep.
And you, Gemna says, all right, where are we snooping next?
Wherever there's good things to find.
I don't know that.
Wow, all right, well, we'll just go there, I guess.
Okay, well,
Good
where have
plan.
we not
Well,
explored
how about
behind?
anywhere except for the tower you guys were in?
Yeah, anywhere but there, guys. Yeah.
Anywhere but there, yeah, I would agree. That was not, yeah.
And maybe anywhere below that might be a good idea to avoid that.
I mean, what are the odds it's gonna happen twice?
Well, there was
what's
acid
that?
everywhere.
I'm
It's-
more worried about the big lizard lady going to her room and seeing the entire place is, looking a little like Lyra Goth, like, threw up on it.
And that's why I'm saying let's not even go below the floor of that. Just avoid that whole area completely. Let's not go there.
I'll do a
So
little
what
zoom out.
places do we have?
I will remind Ciela that she did hear a rumor of a great telescope
Yes.
somewhere.
All right.
So that's somewhere that might be interested, but
Let's see if we can
I'll
find
sort
that.
of do a zoom out if that helps you guys kind of decide where you want to hit, where you want to go. You guys have been in this
Barracks.
tower. That was the library tower.
Yes.
You've been in here. That's the lizard folks' place. They could probably tell you more about what's in that entire sort of section tower there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, before you go, they could tell you kind of where everything is if you guys want a general idea.
Yeah.
So feel free to ask questions.
So, tell us more about this place, like points of interest, I suppose.
Okay, I tell you points of interest. He gets out a pamphlet and flips it open. Goes,
So you are here.
yes. You are here in secret lizard folk hideaway. He goes, yes, yes. And he says, this tower belongs to lizard folk. Yes, this is lizard folk tower where we sleep, and we sleep, and we're ready at. What else do we do in here? Come on now, work with me here. He goes, there's some places there. There's also kitchen storage. There's also some chambers in there that nobody has gone to in a while. There's might be dangers, so we do not go there. But over here, and he will sort of tell you about. He'll point to his pamphlet and point to like kind of this area, and he says that is Bullywug. That is where stupid bullywugs go. That is where you would find Farbleck Spattergoo and his personal retinue. That is where they stay. There are giant lizard stables over here. This is broken down tower. Nobody really goes in there. They say it's haunted. And over here is where the cultists sleep.
Okay. The wheels are turning here.
Oh, of course, I almost forgot. Middle Tower is where important people stay, yes? That is where Red Robe Man, Resmir's friend, stays, and that is also where Elf Cult Leader stays. Yes, his rooms are on the second floor.
It's just a shot in the dark here. If we are ready before the bullywugs and are quiet enough, we may be able to thin their numbers by lighting them ablaze. And in the panic, take a few out. As a last minute thing, of course, but it may be a good distraction.
I like the idea.
Because when the bullywugs order the lizard folk to put out the fire, the lizard folks can basically say, go fuck yourself, and bar the doors. Now the question is, where are the caves?
It goes, enter caves through, and he'll point to over here, and he'll say, that's where they take golds and such, and they go down in there.
And is that where he goes to worship too?
Worship?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is where Parblex goes, yes. Goes down there. Leaders go down there sometimes, but Parblex goes down there every day.
All right. What are your thoughts, guys?
I'm good with either what everyone is up to, because I'll be the sneaky.
Just looking for options.
I will advise though, wherever we go, we better look for traps, because yeah, we have to watch for traps this time.
Gemina says, okay, look, I like the assassination thing. I think, Catboy will be into that. I am of the opinion we should take shit from them. You know, I mean, like, if we've got all this time, let's find their goodies and take their goodies. Those will be probably a little less noticeable while people are sleeping than, slit throats, right?
I do agree with this too.
You can take all their valuable shit, and
Might
then
find
we
something
have to
useful,
go. Yeah, and then we can use their valuable shit against them. That's my personal opinion. But
we could also set up bombs.
Bombs? Do you have bombs?
No,
Where are we getting bombs?
I don't know. There's gotta be enough barrels of alcohol here that we can light up and blow. There's mead here, right?
I don't know if that's how that works. I mean, like if it's like liquor, maybe, but
Right, if it's over 120 proof.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they have 120 proof giant barrels laying around, but
That was a suggestion.
yeah.
Feel will pat Star on the shoulder.
Is there a way to tell if the bad guys are like settled down for the night in there or not?
To tell if the bad guys are settled in. I will say that yeah, you can see the activity is definitely starting to wind down. You get the sense people are going to their various quarters to chill out. You do see some, especially the windows, like through the windows over here. In this tower, you can see like a lot of movement through, a lot of fast movement. Like something's wrong.
Oh.
Like in these towers, and that is the tower that
Oh,
Star
yeah.
and Gemini had their little escapade. So
Yeah.
I just thought of something. Just for sake of blending in. There is that other Warforged that looks just like Shroud.
Yeah.
Yes.
Provided that the other doesn't show up where Shroud is. If we disguise ourselves as just the regular cultists, Shroud could easily blend us in and get us where we need to go.
I will put out there, you guys already have been passing as cultists.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why you've been allowed to walk around.
this is true. Or maybe look less like ourselves. So we're just general cultists.
So if they're not down there, so if we know the jewels and stuff are down there tonight, they'll probably have guards on it, right? So
We can go relieve them of duty.
Or we could bring a, if we could find a crate, bring the crate closed, say we have more. See if they'll let us in. And if they insist on opening the crate, attack them when they're opening the crate. They have to put their weapons down to open it, right?
Yeah.
We could also rob Lizard Boy. Or I mean, Wizard Boy. I mean, if he goes to sleep, I mean,
Well,
wizards always have shiny stuff.
no, I think Ciela's onto something because if we like recover Ciela and oh my god, Terrence. Like if we take over the guard or whatever, and then the two bad guys, or at least the Marblex guy comes back in the morning, then we can ambush him.
Could work.
When do we sleep, though? Is what I want to know.
Well, if there's only 2 guards, we could have 2 on guard and go in rotations till the morning.
Do you remember how many jewels they had? How much shiny shit they had?
A metric buttload?
Yeah, I don't think they'll have 2 guards for a metric buttload of jewels and shiny things. Just my opinion, but we can go take a look.
Find out.
A scout never hurt anybody. Well,
Except
except
you.
me, clearly.
Yes.
We can always go check it out.
Yeah.
Make sure the way's clear for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, shiny time? Shiny time? Shinies,
Shiny
shinies,
time.
shinies.
I like Chinese.
What do you think, Shroud?
Shroud will just nod. Go along with it. Shiny's good.
Okay.
And the party consecutively said, "We'll eat wherever you want to eat, Ciela. I don't care where we go to eat."
Well, Shroud doesn't
Uh,
eat, so I feel like
Let's get
Uh,
Chinese.
might be a Chinese.
All right, you guys make your way through over here in which things have changed a little bit because people have gone to sleep. So give me a second while I do a little minor alteration. Oh shit. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, we're almost there. And kabam. Okay. You guys open the door to go back to where you were directed. You go through the Great Hall. You look inside and you see that the hall is filled with guard drakes. Most of them are asleep, except for one. That's sort of stalking around and turns and sees you all. Immediately. What do you do?
I look at Terrence.
We have items to add to the
This is a guard dog?
A guard drake.
A guard drake. Okay. I don't think that these are beasts.
They look exactly like this.
Okay.
They're the size of mastiffs, but indeed they have... and you guys have been fighting them on and off since Green Nest. They have just like black or blue scales all down their back, wide, long, thick tails. You guys have fought and killed some of them, but 3 are asleep, 1 is still awake. And that one just kind of turns and looks at you and kind of...
Shh. I guess I'll... Yeah, approach confidently.
Alright. You approach confidently. It looks at you. Continues to stare at you as you sort of approach. Chest out.
Alright, let's try and pass.
Make I want you to make me an animal handling check, Terrence.
Let me try and handle this animal. D20. Here we go.
Oh
Good to
shit.
you.
Ah, that's a 10. Can I use inspiration?
Sure.
Yes. Because I don't think a 10's gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little better. 14.
14. Kind of looks at you. His head kind of goes down. It starts to like bare its teeth at you as as your friends start filing in.
Easy. Easy now.
You see the other guard drakes sort of, despite their sleepiness, they kind of very like immediately alert, sort of raise their heads. Very impressively so, considering they're fast asleep. Sort of growls at you lowly. Do you do anything? Or do you just kind of keep letting them go by?
I guess once they start waking up, I'll like take a step back. I'll give them their own space.
All right. You know the door you need to get through is through there, which is right past them.
Oh, figures.
Everybody's... Oh.
Do
Sorry.
we have any meat?
Sweeten the deal.
Well, I'm also wondering, do they understand commands, draconic commands? Sorry, 1 second.
What was that, Irvin? Muted.
Never mind. I don't know. It's probably a dumb idea, so I'm not going to do it.
Do you know how to say sit in Draconic?
Yeah.
Roll over.
um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, never mind.
So
Damn
the
it.
scene as I picture it right now is Terrence doing one of these, and the guard drake just kind of, and the other guard drakes are kind of like they're all in the laying position, but kind of like watching the scene to see what happens. Very tense moment. Does anybody do anything, or what happens next?
I almost want to just say, Star just kind of says screw it and just like starts walking.
Nara just kind of shrugs and kind of pushes past people, walks right by the guard drake that goes, "Ah!" And I need everyone to roll initiative.
No,
Star.
Bad enough.
What's the worst that could happen, man? Ah!
Jump, jump, jump.
Come on.
Stupid Drake.
Bad Drake.
No.
S-
Stop it.
Maybe get the spray bottle.
Wait, which one you
Stop,
spraying?
stop it.
Both of you.
Ah.
Stop.
How did you do that? Oh my god.
Stop it.
Damn it.
And just so you guys know, these guard drakes. They're black. Their scales are black.
Okay, so ignore that they're blue.
Yeah, ignore that they're blue. They're actually black.
Star just pokes one in the eye.
It's like,
Yeah, fuck.
stupid Drake. You're blocking.
I will say they do. Obviously, they don't have the same characteristics, but they, these guys have like the horn off the front of their head. Not so. They actually very much resemble a wingless Lyragoth, like a
Ew.
baby black dragon. They very
Oh.
very much resemble. Ew. Lyragoth shows up in that moment and goes, "What the fuck do you mean?" Ew.
No, I said, oh.
I'm a pretty,
Oh,
pretty
right.
princess.
I'm a
It's
pretty
the
pretty
wings.
dragon.
The wings
Okay.
really bring the whole thing together.
Mm-hmm. I do kind of agree. I feel like the wings bring it together.
Mhm.
It's true. It's true. What's a dragon without their wings?
Mm-hmm.
A lizard.
A freaking lizard, dude.
A
That's
Drake, obviously.
Who you calling a lizard, punk?
You could a fucking lizard, dude. I still breathe fire, dude.
I like the surfer accent. Cha, bro.
Dude.
Dude, you don't know who you're messing with right now, dude.
That should have been Snapjaw's voice.
Yes.
Kidding me right now, man. Yeah, it's snapped. Oh, that I gotta say, being a lizard folk hurts my throat.
Okay.
I was like, you have to go over here. All right, so that's Jamna. That is. You guys are making quite a ruckus in this tower, guys.
I'm sorry. Star just got fed up.
Star's dumb.
It's so dumb.
Star's
He's like,
dumb,
we're cultists.
dude.
You should know that we're cultists.
If Star dies, I feel like
You would have deserved it this time.
We'll be like,
well,
here lies a dumbass who deserved everything they got. Okay.
everyone else just slowly backs out of the door and just shuts it behind them, like
Save me! Save me! Save me from myself!
All you hear
No.
is
No, it's just
What's
like
happening in there? Nothing. Nothing.
just
to
let it
talk
happen.
about. Okay, guys, let me get that 25 to 20.
23.
24.
How about 20 to 15?
Sorry.
17.
We're going to 24 along with everybody else. What was Star? Arabi or Star? Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first because I have to deal with these guys.
Yeah.
20 to 15?
17.
15. What about 15 to 10? Or would you get, Terrence?
I got 5.
I feel like Terrence
Hey,
is
5.
horrible.
I'm back, baby.
Yes.
I'm back, baby.
I can't remember what it is.
They hate us because they ain't us. All right, let's get some battle music going. I feel like cultists fits. All right, kicking us off is Star, who walks up and pokes a guard drake on the nose. What do you do?
I guess I'm gonna start attacking.
All right. This one
Yeah.
looks at you, snaps at you, tries to bite you.
Yep. Okay, so the question is here. I am being flanked by my cohorts.
I gotta tell you what. In all fairness, I gotta give that guard drake his bite because you just walked right up to it and it bit at you. So,
Surprise.
but luckily it didn't hit. So
Aw.
it snapped at you and you kind of jumped out of the way and pulled your weapons out. So, unfortunately, no flank and no sneak attack because you do not have an ally within 5 feet of an enemy.
Aw. Damn.
You don't have
Okay.
advantage either.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm still gonna stab him.
Go for it. You'll be mad.
Well, that's okay. He can be mad. 19 plus 7. Oh, come on, you stupid page. Do what I want. Yeah,
You're
so
really upset.
together it's 26.
26 will hit. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
With your new dagger of venom.
All right. I got the
Or
venom.
whatever you want to use.
Oh hell, because that would have been plus 8, but still doesn't matter. I would have hit him anyway. Let's see what this dice says here. Roll a d4 plus 5. Oh yeah, let's go for that. And then there's like plus 2 d10s. What is this? It says in the notes. It says 2 plus 2 d10s, 1 for poisoning.
So if you have the item out,
Yep,
it says on it that I believe you use an action and you can coat the blade in poison.
Okay.
So as you have not done that quite yet, you
No,
won't get that
I'm
damage.
just gonna stab it.
All right, go for it.
All right, we're at 4 plus 5 is 9.
It'll take 9 damage as you walk up with your dagger of venom and just stab it in the side and it goes and it roars at you angrily. Did not like that at all.
No, I guess you don't. All right, well, guess what, buddy? You're gonna get stabbed again because I don't like you.
There are some
taking
huge
up our-
cojones.
I'm having a bad night.
Wait, hold up. You're an assassin, dude. You should have advantage on these, right?
Do what?
I believe so on any if you
For initial turn.
Yeah, the initial turn, if the enemy hasn't moved yet, you get advantage on these, right?
But you made him bite me.
Yeah, but that's not initiative, so to speak. He was
Right.
holding an action, but that wasn't initiative.
Okay.
So I don't
wait,
know if
so-
I would count that. Let me go check.
If surprise rounds count or not.
Well, this isn't a surprise. I guess that was. I don't think anyone was surprised.
No.
Assassinate. You have advantage on your attack roll against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. It has not taken a turn in combat yet. So the
Okay.
last attack should have been advantage, which means you should be getting sneak attack and another roll.
Well, we didn't. Okay, so that means how many sneak attacks do I have to do here? 4d6s. Okay, god damn it, 4d6s. Okay, come here. So many d6s. Okay. We got 7, 11, plus 2 is 13.
So 13 more sneak attack damage?
Yep.
Alright. And that's just the sneak attack, no blade included?
That's not including the blade, no.
Fantastic. Okay, this time, we'll say that it was more of like a feint. So Star, you let it like sort of snap its head out and you kind of counterattack and stab it in the throat while it was vulnerable.
Okay. It's like, yeah. So wait.
Alright, you got him. Oh, he's
still
alive. He's pissed and he's still very much alive. Is there a bonus action?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stab him one more time because I'm really pissed. I just wanna. This night's been going weird. Too many dragons. Not enough fighting.
If you got a problem with too many dragons, I got bad news for you.
All right, let's stab him again. Let's see what I get. Oh no.
So what's the deal with all these dragons? They're everywhere.
All these freaking dragons. Is that why they call themselves the Cult of the Dragon? That's crazy.
I got 11 this time.
11. This time you go to stab him again. It bounces off of the hard scaling across their back. No damage.
Wow, damn it. Okay, Star just as old as. Oh, now.
All right, Aravir, you're up to bat. What do you do?
So, can I walk around or not really?
Yeah, you can walk around. Like if you want to walk like this.
Yeah, like through there.
Sorry.
Yeah, like through there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 5 feet, and you can land right there at the end of the table, no problem.
Go 5 more feet.
Yes, you can. Right there. No problem. 10 feet.
And then bonus action. Play song.
Played song, okay.
Wanna use,
Sorry, I can't hear you. You're very muffled.
Sorry, I'm going to use my action to attack.
Okay, go for it.
20.
20 will hit. Roll some damage.
I don't know if you heard, it was 7.
7 damage. There we go. Yeah, you come over, do a little gash to the side of the creature. It roars angrily at you. Anything else?
Yeah, my second attack will be a green flame blade attack. It's a 15.
15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Incredible. I get 6 plus 8.
6 plus what?
11.
11. Okay, gotcha.
And that's my turn. Or
You did 11 green flame blade damage?
no, total.
Oh, that's total. Okay, what was the standard green? What did you get on the green flame blade alone?
5.
5. Okay, got it. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's all.
All right, cool. Would you mind doing me a favor and like checking your mic? You're really muffled throughout that turn. I was having trouble hearing you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Ciela, it is your turn. What do? You're standing right in the doorway there.
Hey, I'm gonna. Here, is there anybody to the left? There's one to the left. Okay, I'm
Yeah, there's
gonna
one
come
down
in
the
and
hall.
hop on the table.
Fair enough. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check to make a little 2-3 foot jump.
To avoid stepping in the beans.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you did like a crazy Beyblade front flip Levi Ackerman jump onto the table. You do not step in the beans,
All right.
as you are immune to rough terrain.
Now, these guys are my greater favored foe.
That is right. These are dragon-type creatures.
And because it's my first turn against them, and they technically haven't gone yet, I'm going to make my roll of advantage.
Go for it.
That first roll is a 2.
Uh, 2 to
20.
a nat 20. Okay, that'll hit.
That's why I was laughing. Okay, and let's see here. So I guess that's 30 technically, but it doesn't matter. D8 plus 9. Let's go. Here. That's 20 damage.
20
Oh wait,
damage.
plus an additional 8 because it's that 20.
Oh, that's right. So 28
28.
damage.
Yep.
Jump up on the table, you take your arrow. This thing gets to its feet with the attack from the original one, and you shoot it right in one of its eyes. And it roars out painfully, angrily, but it is not yet bloodied.
Okay, and my second shot, I'm going to overdraw.
All right, go for it.
Do I get advantage on this one too?
Yep.
First one's a 5. Second one is a 22. 23.
22 will hit. Yep.
All right, and that is a. Okay, there's a D8 plus 19. It's 21 damage.
21 damage. God damn, dude. Yeah, you shoot this one, two just decisive damaging arrows, and severely harms this creature. One in the eye, one right in the brunt of its chest, cracking the scales. But this dragon is still alive, if but barely.
Okay, and I'm going to I guess I have a bonus action left.
Yep.
Can I swap my weapons?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll swap my weapons because I imagine this thing's gonna come at me.
All right. Well, you can put one away and prepare to draw the next.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I allow the draw stow if you didn't do it on your last turn, but it's the first round of combat. So
Yep.
you put your bow away and you prepare to draw your scimitar.
Sounds good.
Presumably. Okay, Shroud. Combat time. You're really good at this. What do you do?
Can I start to push past Gemna and get into that room? There's so many people.
Yep. 5, 10. You get right there at 10 feet.
Okay.
You see the scene.
And let's see here. There's so many people standing around. Can I progress towards that dragon that's I guess the closest right in front of me?
The one everyone's bullying?
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah,
5,
show
10,
'em.
15, 20.
Yeah, because I feel like anything else would require me to push past people's space.
That's true. So you get there with 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Right up into its face.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stab it.
Fair enough.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And that's 10 points of slashing damage.
How much damage, sorry?
10 points of slashing damage.
Very nice. That is a super, super heart guard Drake. You splash into it, and it's rowing. It's sort of got that cat caught in the corner kind of look, where it's sort of got its side and sort of growling at you, but it's dripping blood. It is in a lot of pain. It is almost dead.
And I'm gonna take another attack against it.
Yeah, Shroud.
So that's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit it. It has 2 hit points left.
Oh, okay.
You stab it across the chest. You see it's still alive, and you bring your blade around your head and just cut its head off.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Shroud.
it is dead.
And then can I start to use the rest of my movement to push past Star and progress towards the rest of the drakes? Yeah.
You have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah, 30 feet of movement.
All right. So unfortunately, because pushing through your friend is considered difficult terrain, that would be 5, 10, and then you would be ending your turn in Star's space, unfortunately.
That's fine. Then just leave me there.
You can
Okay.
you can stand on the
Yeah.
corpse you just
Sure.
made.
Yeah, let's do that.
You could even jump up on the table over here if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that then, just so I can start to make my way towards the other ones.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics check to see how well you jump.
All right, let's see here. We're gonna go with athletics.
Got it.
So what's that made of mahogany?
That's a dirty 20.
30, 20, you jump up and you land Optimus Prime style, ready to fight Megatron.
Love that. Plus 8 on the athletics.
Hell yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are real fine. Gemna Glean Silver, who just took an upgrade, she's looking a little more ready to fight. She was at 8 hit. She was very bloodied when we left off. She steps into the room and looks completely not bloodied. Looks like a new rogue, ready to fight. Not even she really knows what's going on. Anyway, and she's gonna run in. But we're not very fast. Not at all. I just gotta make sure I'm using this action correctly, because there's some dispute about how that works. That's right. She's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, we'll say this guy was here. We'll give it the... she is going to basically swing her blade, flourish her blade around herself in a way that sort of confuses the Drake and distracts it, and she's going to use a coordinated strike as her bonus action, which means the next ally to attack this creature, I believe, will have advantage. Yes. Which means the next attack roll against this creature will have advantage. And as she has sort of distracted it with herself and it sees another ally coming in, she is going to come around and she is going to attack with her short sword. 20 will hit. She is going to do 15 points of piercing damage. She slices into it. Because she utilized coordinating strike, she's going to do an additional 4 points of damage. And then she is going to strike again. 18 will hit for 10 damage. And it is bigger than her, so she gets the extra damage. And then she is going to cunning action dash. She is going to be acrobatic as fuck, and she is going to front flip onto the table next to her. She's going to go, what happened to me in the last 5 minutes? I'm suddenly really, really a lot better at this. That'll bring us to the Gardrake's turns. This one is very distracted by Gemna, so she makes the obvious target. He's going to attack her. Wait. Tries to bite at her. She sort of jumps into the air, and it sort of snaps under her. She like sort of Michael Jordan like dunks on him, I guess. The tail swings around though and bats her out of the air. She'll take 7 damage and kind of pull herself up. He goes, wow, I'm so much tougher than I was before. What's going on? This Gardrake is going to jump up on the table over here. And it's going to come after Shroud. Oh god, where did it go? It ascends to godhood and disappears. Nope,
Oh, that was that.
that's not what happens.
It's a dragon
It's going to
raptor.
try and bite. 20 to hit.
No.
No. Great. And 14 doesn't hit. It tries to bite you, and you just put your shield in front of you, and it sort of claws past you. You've seen this frontal assault 100 times, and it's certainly not getting past you this time.
And can I expend a superiority dice and riposte?
Why not? Why not? Just go for it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's, let's see. That one hit. 18 plus 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 and 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points. As he's sort of batting himself against your shield, you bring your sword underneath the shield and just kind of stab it in the belly. Fantastic, which brings us to our last and nearly dead one who goes 30 feet. Sure, jumps up on the table because that's fun. And it's going to attack the dick who just shot him in the head. It's going to try and bite you, Ciela.
Okay.
Because that's a natural 20.
Ah, fuck me.
That's going to be 16 piercing damage as he bites down hard.
Okay.
And for a tail attack, whips around for a 7, and you manage to doesn't manage to get itself around enough to be able to hit you with it, and it misses. Them's the Gardrakes. Terrence, what are you going to do? You were so not ready, but now you are. What do you do?
Yeah, my original plan just kind of went out the window.
I guess we're killing them.
They were not friendly drakes, but I do see the drake on the table kind of take a bite out of Ciela.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna charge that one and kind of do a shield tackle and knock him off the table.
You just run in. Go for it.
What's that? Opposed athletics?
Yes, sir. I forget how the thing works. Oh, it rolls a natural 20 for 23.
Ooh,
But maybe you can beat it.
I don't think I can beat a 23.
No?
Yeah, best I can do is a 22. I'll roll it anyway. We'll see what.
Sure.
I got a 6.
You run in with the shield, and as its tail comes around to try and batter Ciela, it sort of hits your shield a little faster than you were expecting, and it kind of throws off your shield bash.
Okay, that's fine. I still have an attack.
Yes, you do.
As a matter of fact, do I have enough movement to get on the table to flank with Ciela?
Let's see, you run 10 feet, 15. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check to jump up and stick your foot in the beans.
Oh boy, in the beans. That's a natural 18, dirty 20.
Yeah, you're good. You jump up, your foot goes directly into the beans. We'll save some of that for later in your boot.
I meant to do that, and then I'm
I
gonna
meant to do that.
swing my mace down on this Drake.
Absolutely, go for it.
That is 12 plus 5, 17.
17 will hit. Roll some damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. You bash it into its back, and there's a horrible cracking sound as the drake sort of falls on the table and starts like twitching horribly as you severed its spine and is unable to continue fighting and will die shortly.
Oh, I wish I had another attack to kind of put it out. I don't want to see it twitch like that. Right? No.
You're like, oh god, oh.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. And it starts to... And then it goes to sleep.
Okay. Alright, now that it went to sleep, I can have my turn.
Okay, fantastic. Alright, Star. The cat who started it all. What do you do?
Well, first things first, I'm gonna wipe the blood off of me because Jesus Christ, cutting a dragon's head off right in front of me is great.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah, I imagine that was like a hydro pump of blood right out of its neck. Just
Yeah, it probably aimed at me more so than Aravier.
yeah, Aravier is perfectly clean. Like it has not besmirched her half-elven beauty in any way, but you're just coated in blood and sinew.
So he's just gonna be like, well, I guess I deserve that. And then he just turns around and he goes after the dragon that Jemna's fighting.
Alright, you take a step over to here. It is well and truly distracted by Jemna, and you may go in with a coordinated attack. With Jemna, you guys will synergize together, no matter how much you hate her.
Yeah, well, maybe he's truthfully he's trying to get a liking to her. Maybe
He's trying to force himself to dislike her, but it's really hard.
It's hard for him to not respect her. So I'm gonna go back with the dagger of venom again, because that's a powerful weapon. He's
Well enough.
totally gonna keep using it.
And it's a cool looking weapon too, most importantly.
Yes. He doesn't even care. All right, let's see if he can hit. 16 plus 8 is 24.
You have advantage, go for a crit fish.
All right.
Because of Jemna.
All right. 4 plus 5 is 9.
Well, your first one hit, so you hit. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead
Wait,
and
wait. How many times I have to hit him?
no, you
wait.
rolled an advantage just then.
Oh.
You had advantage, so that was an advantage roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we take the highest of the two, which was 16, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't even bother rolling again because I'm pretty sure it was gonna hit, but yeah, it was the highest roll anyway. I re-rolled another. Yeah.
Okay, stop rolling d20s. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You get sneak attack.
Yeah, that's why I said okay, so D4 I rolled and I got a 4 plus 5 is 9.
9, excellent. You will get sneak attack because you had advantage.
More dice to roll. Come here, 4 of you. Aha. And then 16.
16 additional damage. Very nice. You run up. Jamna's sort of flourishing her blade around the creature's like. And as it's sort of like rearing back, it exposes its belly, and you just sort of slide across the ground real cool like, and you just plant your dagger like right in like the front of its neck and just burrow it in its windpipe, and it falls dead to the ground. And you and Jamna have like a synergy moment, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, and then
Play
of course
of the
he's,
game.
like remembering himself, like maybe Jemna's not so bad. Maybe.
Maybe all that acid made me stronger. I don't know what's going on. I'm just better at this now.
Yeah, you're better this time.
All right, well, next you got a bonus action, some movement left.
Oh crud, I forgot about that.
One left.
Well, I guess am I close enough to get that other Drake?
Yeah, he's with 5 feet.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna alley-oop up there and kind of attack him, I guess.
Woo! You alley-oop up onto the back. You'll have advantage for your bonus action strike.
All right, let's see. Which one's the higher number? Well, definitely taking that 14 over a 2. Plus 7
hit.
is 21, yeah.
You got him. You got him. Go ahead and roll damage. Well done.
All right. Roll a regular.
No sneak attack though.
Yeah, no sneak attack, no extra bonus attack.
Yeah. And as a reminder,
it's
this is a
just-
different weapon. This isn't your dagger venom a second time.
Yeah, I know, it's a short sword, so it's a 2.
All right, you get up there and you kind of like gash it across the back. It all counts.
Yeah.
Well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just gonna be like, I hate you, Drakes. I hate so much of you.
It turns around and goes, I was sleeping here. You just busted in and fucked my shit up. Aravir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to quicken cast Haste.
All right.
And then I would like to flank with. Is that? Oh,
Ooh,
is
I'm
there a
afraid you're
flank
probably
weapon?
not. Yeah, you're not flanking with anybody against this guy because he's got a wall behind him right now.
That's fair, yeah. Okay, well, I'll still go up to him.
All right. Faster than the eye can see, Aravir flashes across the room.
Yeah, and I'll take 3 attacks.
Go for it.
One will be a green flame blade.
Yep, go for it. No problem.
Ooh, crit success.
Crit success. Roll me some damage. Very nice.
Okay. Can that be my green flame blade attack as well?
Sure. I'll do your green blood blade.
Okay, 12 plus 8 is 28. 33, if I did it right.
Jesus Christ. 33 damage on a green flame blade?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. You whisk around, and the Drake looks at you in time for a blade to be inserted, like, up the bottom of its throat and, like, up the front of its snout, and, like, just, like, carves into it, and fire erupts across the blade, and it screeches in pain, and you withdraw your rapier. Go ahead for another attack. It is bloodied for sure.
Okay. Oh no, that's the natural one.
You're feeling real good about yourself, and you don't realize how fast you're going, and your blade whips around faster than normal. Roll me a d6 to see which ally you might attack.
Okay.
Please not me.
2.
What'd you get?
2.
A 2? Roll against Shroud's armor class. Shroud is
Okay.
armor class, but give it a shot.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, you bring the blade around, feeling really good about yourself, and Shroud wasn't ready, and you sort of gash Shroud across the leg. Roll some damage.
9 piercing. Sorry, Shroud.
That's fine. It's reduced to 6 anyway, so that's fine. I can take that.
Right into the leg socket. You got one more attack. Go for it.
Okay.
They definitely would whip around and their eyes would like flash red, like the fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Scan for,
sorry.
scan for threat.
Shroud doesn't
Sure.
talk much, except in combat when hit by an ally.
Sturgis goes like, that hurt. That doesn't look good.
Ciela's been teaching them the bad word, or teaching them the bad words.
You don't speak
That's
a lot,
all
so let me
Shroud
teach
will know
you.
is bad words in different languages.
When learning a new language, everyone wants to learn cuss words. Sorry, go ahead, Aravir.
I rolled a 24 for 6 damage.
For 6 damage, understood. That is not a dead Drake, not quite yet, but it is very, very hurt. Is there
That's
anything
my
else?
turn.
That's your turn. All right, you good job, Speedy Gonzalez. Ciela. Can't hear you.
Am I between weapons right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I take the bow out.
You like put your bow out and you're reaching for your scimitar and you're like, oh shit, and you take your bow back out.
And let's take a extra sharpshooter shot at it.
Okay. Good thing you're a sharpshooter because you have a robot between you and it.
Yep, that is a 23.
23 will hit. How do you want to slay the guard Drake with 2 hit points left?
I want to put the arrow right between its eyes, just and turn it into a dragon kebab.
All right, you shoot like in the eye. It sort of like goes out the bottom of its mouth, through its throat, out its throat, through its throat, and then through its chest. And its
Yes.
whole front neck head situation is shish kebabbed. It falls to the ground.
And I'm just gonna take
very
my
good.
short sword and finish off the dragon at my feet, so it's not suffering.
Kill me. And you're like, okay. And you finish him off. And with that, the grand hall of the castle is very bloody.
And Star is covered with more blood splatter. Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's the good color on you?
Thank
Just
you.
gonna say that.
All my victims.
I think our time laying low is running short.
You
It's
think?
coming to an end. We'll see.
All
If
right.
we'll see if we can let 8 hours pass before someone realizes what's. But it is worth knowing here, as you guys stand in this sort of makeshift carpentry section of the Grand Hall, there's a couple goodies laying around.
I was gonna say that. Can we loot?
You may. You can start to get the sense that this little makeshift carpentry shop has been placed here for the sake of creating new chests and boxes to put their plunder in.
Yes.
This is sort of where it's all brought through, and there is plunder here to be had. So here we go. Get your pens and papers ready, because here comes the good shit. There's a lot of it.
Oh no.
The good shit.
The good shit. There is, as follows, 450 gold pieces. There is 520 silver pieces. There is 80 platinum pieces. This is the first time any of you have seen platinum and you're like, there is also 22 semi-precious stones, which are as follows. There are 5 stones worth 35 gold pieces. There are 6 stones worth 45 gold pieces. There are
What?
6 stones. Oh,
What was the last one?
6 stones worth 45 gold pieces. Then there are 6 stones worth 55 gold pieces. Then there are 4 stones worth 65 gold pieces. I think I just said that.
65?
And there is.
You didn't say 65 yet.
Oh, okay, so 4 65 gold pieces in stones.
Okay.
And lastly, there is 1 80 gold piece stone. These are all semi-precious, so unfortunately there are no rubies, emeralds, sapphires, or diamonds in the bunch, I'm afraid to say. There is also a single potion of healing.
I have 3, so I don't need them.
So here's what here's what I'm gonna say. This is actually kind of fun. Would you guys prefer this, what you have found, or would you like me to roll on? Because it gives you an alternative option. It says alternatively, you can create your own expert level horde. Would you guys like this horde, or would you like to take your chances at double jeopardy and have me roll a custom horde?
Ooh.
It might be more, it might be less.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, let's just take it.
Mhm.
That's my say.
All
Just
right.
take it.
Yeah, let's just take it, because
All right.
double jeopardy doesn't usually always work out. And we also have Star here, who's probably unlucky.
Yeah, you were very lucky passing those drakes.
Unless you want to roll on it anyway to see what we missed out on.
I can if you guys want. I admit I'm not exactly sure what an expert leveled horde is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But it should only take a moment.
This isn't your amateur's horde.
This
Not your
isn't
grandma's
even an
horde.
advanced horde.
It's not a These hoarders ain't hobbyists.
Yeah, what do they mean an expert level? They go by levels, dude. They go by challenge rating levels. Well, it's a good thing that you guys didn't pick it, because that would have been really annoying for me to try and figure out. So,
No, this is a good horde. This is a
Yeah.
fine horde.
a fine horde, a fine take for the data. So I'm going to do a quick review just to quickly remind you what you received: 450 gold pieces, 520 silver pieces, 80 platinum pieces, 22 semi-precious gems, 535 gold piece gems, 645 gold piece gems, 655 gold piece gems, 465 gold piece gems, and 180 gold piece gem with a potion of greater healing. My mistake.
Ooh.
Potion of greater healing on top of it all. And that's officially the plunder.
Nice.
Jamna's like, all right, I like you guys. Breaking in, getting gold. It's going to be great. And with that, I'm going to delete the treasure hoard because it's gone.
It's
And the
gone.
guard rate because it's dead.
This is a place where they like build chests and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Can we like
Carpenter shop.
hide the drakes in one of these chests?
They're not quite that big, unfortunately.
Oh. I can make
Anything
fit.
that's get in there. Anything that's yeah, they're all like small chests.
Oh.
Yeah, small chests and crates at best.
Just
Okay,
shove
that's-
them
With us
underneath
to
the
try to-
table.
Yeah, we'll shove them under the table and then put the chests in front. Just kind of stack them up.
Yeah, you guys just like make a treasure fort and hide the guard drakes under the table.
Yeah, no one will know.
That'll buy us like a
Never
couple
mind all the
minutes.
blood everywhere.
Yeah,
That could be anybody's blood.
Never mind the giant blood stains on the walls. You do your best to sort of semi-hide the corpses of these guard drakes.
Get in there. Get in there.
It didn't have to be like this.
Motherfucker. You made me do this! You made me do this!
Look what you
No,
made me
it's
do.
all Star's fault.
Look what you made me do! Fantastic. You guys want to go through the door?
Okay, let's just double check the door first.
Yeah, sounds like a trick question, but yes.
Sure, make an investigation check there, Star, to see if there's anything wrong with the door.
Alright, oh god.
I love when Wendy says, "Oh God," right before she rolls anything.
It's because no, because when I roll it, it's not good when I say, oh god. It's an 8.
Oh, fuck.
That looks like as healthy a door as you could ever walk through.
It's a splinter hazard.
Alright, open door slowly, guys, just in case.
Nah, man, Star believes everything's good. When you
Oh,
roll,
yeah.
you roll with confidence.
I mean, if you communicate that, I'm sure Shroud would probably try and then just open it.
Nothing happens.
Okay,
Uh,
let's go,
Seems that
guys.
Star was right. There is
The
nothing
door.
to be right.
Door continues to door.
It is a door.
The doors.
You come into a little room here where you see that some swamp water is seeped into this chamber through cracks in the foundation. There's a pool of water, but it's only inches deep on the sagging stone floor. But it fills the air with a sort of moldy stink. There is a walkway of planks, however, that lead to
Another door?
another door.
Yeah, let's
Indeed,
keep
a door on the left. You guys go through?
going.
All right,
Sure.
you open the door. Damn, you guys are in a room. Let's see. The smell extends into this area, but luckily the wetness on the ground does not. There's nothing really in here except for a stairwell that leads up and a doorway that leads to the left. There's also a hatch in the floor that seems to descend to below the castle, perhaps what you've been looking for.
Who wants to go down further?
I would go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Crowd says, murder time. Hasta la vista, baby. And all
I
of
don't
you
know what
begin
that
to walk
means.
down. I never saw that movie.
But I'm
You
compelled
guys
to
all,
say it.
but I will say it. You guys all begin to descend down, in which I need to go to a different map.
Dun dun dun.
The underground map.
Not the underground map.
cavern.
Oh god,
map
don't look at
below
all
the
this.
map.
Don't look at all this. Don't look
Oh
at
my
me.
god, it's so cavernous.
It's so cavernous. Don't look at me. Alright, I gotta just get you guys there. It'll be but a moment, sir. Actually, I am gonna stop the screen share for half a second while I just adjust the page so I'm not revealing too many of my secrets before it's the right time.
What time is it? Like, are we gonna get exhaustion soon?
Not soon, but it is late. It is getting late, and the sun's certainly gone down. Let me put it that way. Just making a quick adjustment because it is nighttime down
When we divide up
here.
the loot, it's assumed that Aoife's not with us, right?
Yeah, Aoife's like, you know what, guys? I'm thinking about a solo career. So you guys can, it's fine. Like, in the RP, like, I'm sure she'd appreciate it, but she's not with you right now. I'm just gonna make one last check on something before I open up the. Oh, got it. That's why I have that like that. Okay. All right. Let me start the screen share again. Yeah, it's like early night. Like people have gone to bed, but it's still very early in the night. All right. There's Star. There's Terrence. Oh, is there a marching order?
You can go first.
Yeah, I'll back up Shroud.
Yep, Shroud wanted to go first. We can
still
go
here.
2 by 2, so we'll put
Two.
Shroud and Terrence in the front.
The wall.
Yeah, the impenetrable wall of Dragon's Bane.
And can I light it?
Rogue.
Is there enough light in there, or can I light a torch?
As you're going down, it's starting to get dimmer, but there is a torch immediately upon your entrance, which you could just sort of like take
Okay.
if you want.
Okay.
All right, so Shroud lights it up. You will have to put either your shield or your weapon away. So it does take a hand to hold. And then Aravir coming up the rear, unless there is another preference.
I'll
All right.
go back as well. Did you put me in?
Oh, yeah. I didn't forget you. That would be considerate.
I definitely didn't forget you.
All right. Oh man, the fucking Slayer Ranger isn't with us. Oh no, my couch just got easier to kill you with. All right, you guys step down from the southwest tower of Castle Neritar, which spills down into this rocky chamber. It is brightly lit by a single lantern light that hangs next to the entrance steps, and another near an opening to the back left corner of the room. Can I turn up the fog anymore? No, I can't.
Pretend it's foggier.
It's foggier down here, guys, than what it appears to be. But yes, this room is brightly lit, but it's brightly lit by these by sparse torches down here. Just in this room, though, however. You see, as you sort of step into the chamber, there is a passage to the left, and a passage or two passages to the right. What would you like to do? See if I can't do an aerial.
I want to cast Pass Without Trace.
All right.
Nice.
The fog begins to sort of stir to protect you. The shadows seem to almost move unnaturally to protect you, and the ground itself seems to soften underneath your foot.
Okay, that's a good idea. As a matter of fact, I will also help out. I'll cast a third level
Pass without a trace.
a third level enhance ability.
All right, who's getting it?
Myself and Shroud.
We need it.
Yeah, Cat's Grace.
Oh, so smart. So now you guys are at nice straight stealth rolls.
Mm-hmm. Advantage on dexterity checks.
Thank God.
Very nice, very nice. All right, if the group wants to enter a stealth, let's see some stealth checks. Flat roll for everyone. Jamna's like, oh yeah, this is my shit.
Oh, mine gives
Yeah.
plus 10, doesn't it?
Yes, everyone else will be getting a plus 10 bonus to their stealth check. Jamna fully vanishes from this campaign. Just completely. She rolls a nat 20 with a plus 10 is like 30 plus her bonus, which is like 37. She's still in the campaign, but barely.
Apparently.
So wait, do we just get it straight, right? We don't get like any
Yeah.
other for Terrence and I?
It cancels out our disadvantage, but we still have pass without a trace, so a plus 10.
Then oh shit. Okay.
Yep,
On top of
standard
it.
roll with a plus 10. My mistake, Jamna fully does stealth out of the campaign with a 40, because her stats increased since
Oh
the
my
level up,
goodness.
so she rolls a 40
You said
on her
40?
stealth. She rolls
Mhm.
a 40 with a nat 20.
How?
You guys are not aware Jamna ever existed. Jamna returns going, I've seen things.
Oh God, man, I don't know where she's been because I want to be where she went.
No, she grabs you by the scruff of your neck. Goes, no, you don't want to see what I've seen.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You don't want that shit.
like, man, I want to have what she's having.
It's mushrooms. That's the secret. It's mushrooms.
Woodstock, baby. Woodstock 69.
Okay, so you guys keep saying plus 10, so whatever I've rolled plus myself plus 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So 27.
Very nice. Very
19.
nice. Nice.
And 19.
Nice.
33.
What?
Beat me?
Shroud rolls better than the rogue. All needed like a little boost, and suddenly
Oh, wow.
Shroud's like,
Right under the calendar.
Mm-hmm. That will never happen again. Shroud also disappears somehow.
that's why Shroud's hood looks like a ninja, because Shroud is a ninja, just a very happy ninja.
That would be terrifying.
That
17.
would be terrifying.
17. Imagine Shroud just does the rest of their levels in Rogue. Just the rest of their levels.
Don't try me, I will.
Assassin Rogue. And we're like, oh god.
Ooh, a
Um,
fighter rogue barbarian mix?
Just need a finesse weapon, then you can beat the shit out of somebody with it. With like the blunt of it. Just.
The silent ones are the angriest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you I don't.
You guys are very well hidden. It would
We are
take an
ghosts.
immensely perceptive individual to actively find you. Anyone just passively, you don't suspect anyone in this castle has the ability to keep an eye on you guys.
Okay.
All right. Now what?
Now, which way are we going? Right or left? Or straight? Or
Maybe we let the rogue lead the way and see if there's anything like trap wise they can
Mm-hmm.
check.
Can I check for traps as well?
In the room, yeah. Whoever wants to can make an investigation check. Jenna says, I am no longer a rogue. I am the cave.
it's trap vision.
I love that.
I have become one
Gemna's
with the
suddenly a
cave.
druid? What?
I'm in the walls. That's how you can't find me. I'm beneath the board.
So our investigation check is 22.
You check this room over thoroughly. You find zero. There is no traps here whatsoever. The only thing that you do find is, as you're searching through everything, looking for tracks, you find muddy footprints that resemble bullywug feet, but never lizard folk or cultist. You get the sense only bullywug come down here.
I tell that to everyone.
Want to follow the steps?
Mm-hmm.
We can't stop
Well, I mean,
here.
like
It's frog country.
there's a number of trails that go in different
Oh.
directions. The point being is that you don't see any cultist or lizard folk tracks whatsoever.
Well, I guess any direction is as good
Yeah.
as any of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, or I'll tell you, no, I'll take it back. So the southeastern entrance, which is, that's incredibly confusing because that's south, and that. God,
I thought
damn.
you said
Oh, oh.
west.
Oh, this is. I hate this module so much. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Okay, we're gonna say it's this one. It's not. I mean, that's not really east, but
Southeast.
I'm gonna say to this. Well, this is west, because north is in that direction. God, that wasn't working.
That's east. Is it
Well,
coming
if
through
you're
the
using
corner?
yeah, this is east. Oh no, you're right. I get my easts and wests mixed up sometimes. So yes, this passage alone seems to be occupied only by bullywug.
Mm.
That's the only. So that is where you see only bullywug traps. No lizard folk, no cultists.
So, should we follow the bullywug?
Mhm.
I say we go where the cultists are because that's where the treasure would be.
True.
Yeah, there are tracks of all types going to the northwest here. And no tracks going this way. Partially because there's a little river that flows into that passage. Probably.
Whatever the group wants.
Cultists or bullywugs?
Bullywugs are everybody else.
Well, we can lower their numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. If we go down the cultist route, then if shit blows up in our face, then we're gonna have to deal with them and the bullywugs.
Mhm.
We should wait
Yeah,
until we
this
have
is-
our small army tomorrow.
Jana says, yeah, I mean, well, keep in mind, everybody should be asleep in their beds right now, right? Hopefully. As long as there's no beds down here, I guess.
Look, guys, I already made a bad night already by bothering some drakes. I leave this to your choice.
Yeah, I'll say anyone who walks in the Grand Hall, the jig's up over there, and anyone who walks into Resmir's room, that jig's up over there, so...
Alright, let's push forward. Let's follow where all the other footprints are leading.
Mhm.
So the cultists. Okay.
So the cultists.
Gemna goes, I like a man who can make a decision.
Oh.
She kind of like licks you up and
Oh,
straight ahead.
And Star just kind of pouts in the corner, going like,
All right, you guys decide that northwest is the way to go. You guys walk down the tunnel. Careful.
Ooh.
Careful. Do you put your torch away, Shroud, while everyone's being stealthy?
Yes.
Cool. But you can still have that. You can add a torch to your inventory if you wish to. Or you can just throw it in some water.
I was gonna say I have 9 of them in my bag, so we good.
You guys find yourselves at a ledge with a crane installed on the side of it. A wooden crank-powered crane seems to be there. You expect used for lowering and raising heavy cargo.
Well, we're heavy cargo.
We swing on it.
Oh,
Swing on the crane in the water.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
literal for Shroud.
That is just a hysterical image right there.
The Shroud deadpan.
Oh. Is there like water down where the crane is lowering?
No.
Okay.
And can we
Yeah.
tell like how deep that goes? Is it like far or like?
No, it's not too far. It's only about a 10-foot drop, something like
Oh.
that.
That's not bad.
Sorry, 15-foot drop.
Okay.
Not bad. There's also a crane that can help you descend if you ever...
I was just curious.
Yeah. And the crane does have like a number of pulleys and stuff to probably help with weight.
Oh, there's also a ladder.
There's also a ladder.
Oh, what are we doing? I climbed down the ladder.
Yeah, let's get it.
I delete the ladder because it's more fun when there isn't a
Oh,
ladder.
I swear it was
No,
here. I'm
kidding,
going
the
crazy.
ladder.
Must be seeing
Ladder.
Oh no, I've
I
got
was kidding.
cave madness.
Gemina says, I am the cave, and she steals the ladder. No, you guys can all descend the ladder if you wish to, no problem. There, you've done it. You have defeated this 15-foot ledge.
I thought
And you can
said it was a
continue on.
10-foot ledge.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Or we walked right into its trap.
Fuck.
You've walked into my trap, my crane trap.
Tiamat
you get...
appears out of nowhere, like, what the fuck?
I am the demon lord. 15-foot ledges. You enter into what is essentially just a very thickly misty room. But it is sort of a crossroads here, as there are 4 ways to walk, including the way you just came from. You hear a lot of watery sounds coming from down south, like there might be a very large body of water that way. Other than that, it's anyone's guess where they lead.
Primeval awareness.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see. There are... I'm gonna just fully stop the screen share. I need to go hunt for...
I had to say those 2 words.
Yeah, fair enough. You sense that down the direction where you hear the large body of water, there are 2 humanoids.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Oh, that's not true. You also sense there's 2 humanoids to the southeastern corner,
Mm-hmm.
and the southwestern corner has another 5 humanoids.
Any dragon folk?
No dragons down here.
Okay.
You also sense a fuck ton of humanoids right above you.
Yeah.
And you also sense one dragon, or you sense a couple of are there any more left? Yeah, you sense sort of the guard drakes, perhaps guard drakes that you wandered by upstairs. You sense another dragon sort of on the outskirts of Castle Neratar, perhaps Lyragoth.
Possibly Largoth, yeah.
Yeah, and you sense 2 more at the edge of your 5-mile radius.
Okay. There'd be dragons nearby, guys. Not in the cave, but nearby.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I'm giving you too much information, but I kind of want to. I'm gonna go look at Revised Ranger for a second, but keep going.
Yeah. So I will point out the directions where the humanoids are in.
All right.
Let's go.
5 miles of this feature reveals your favorite enemy or presence, their numbers, and the creatures. Oh, with those 2 dragon presences that are sort of like out in the swamp, they're not together. They're close, but a little further away of one another. They are surrounded by humanoids and other dragon signatures, but those 2 in particular, they feel mighty.
Okay.
Mighty.
That is what I'll say.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll restart the screen share now that I've looked at that. That's a handy tool, that primeval awareness.
Mm-hmm. So you guys want to go towards the people, or what?
Less people.
Well, there's not a lot of people down here.
Okay.
People guard treasure.
This is true.
Aravir, your face feels really itchy all of a sudden.
Oh.
Just like your skin, so especially around your forehead and upper temple region.
Give me itchy, Ryan.
Okay, now I'm scared.
You don't know that.
Does she vocalize that to us, or is she just suffering in silence?
Can't hear you, Aravir.
Nope, still can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear you.
Oh, you can.
There you go.
Probably just absentmindedly scratching.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see Aravir sort of do this.
Okay, so
The
nothing.
whole party descends. What's going on? Are you okay?
You've been consumed by itch.
Have you been lying to us?
Eczema strikes again.
Freaking Star just like starts itching the side of his face, and he's like, "Oh, this would be so much easier if I was on the ground with my back." I mean, what? No, I'm not scratching my face with my back foot. That's not. No, not feline enough for this.
No.
All right.
Wait, which
Where are we
way?
going?
To the humans. Oids. Humanzoids.
All right. To the humanzoids.
Humanzoids.
All right, you meander down towards the humanzoids, leaving the very thick and misty crossways behind, and you see sort of this, and I'll tell you what that means. That would be you see what looks to be a sort of very modest underground lake. It's a water-filled cavern. The ceiling arches 30 feet overhead. The floor of the pool drops off suddenly from the shore. As you sort of like look onto the ledge of the water, is about 10 to 15 feet deep itself. You see on the center island, however, right over here, there is a giant frog.
No.
You guys have seen giant frogs before. It just sits there and looks at you all and kind of sort of just kind of rivets at you.
I wonder if that's the same giant frog.
Any of you with dark vision can see the frog.
Mm.
This one goes, Terrence, my man, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you since the
God.
byway. What's going on? No, he doesn't say that.
He dabs him up.
Right.
Yo, Terrence, my boy, man. What's fucking going on, dude? No, he doesn't. None of that shit happens.
I guess first thing, I'll give it some light. I'll cast light on my shield.
You bring forth the light. Everybody can see the frog now, even my non-dark vision people.
Mm.
You namely Terrence. And I believe.
Oh, that's not the same frog. Okay.
Yeah.
Different pattern, huh?
Jamna's like, sing. One almost ate me.
Okay. How deep is this water?
Looks to be about 10, 15 feet deep.
Wait, one almost ate Star. Remember, half his body was in one.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We could go this way, or we could try another way. We don't have to necessarily go through the lake unless we have to.
I mean,
I prefer not being wet.
we can't. Well, I actually can arrange that.
Wait, what?
If you give me like 10 minutes, I can ritual cast water walk.
Wait, I don't have to get wet. Where were you when we were walking in the swamps?
Look, beggars can't be choosers, all right. Do you want it or not?
I would.
Okay, I'll start casting water walk.
All right, you start summoning the magic of Chantier to water walk.
Yeah, the spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were harmless, solid ground. Creatures crossing molten lava can still take damage from the heat. Up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range gain this ability for the duration of 1 hour.
Understood.
Sweet.
While Terrence is casting this spell, at around the time that he's done, and you guys have sort of been here in the light of his aura, you kind of see below the surface of the water some smaller frogs, maybe even one or two giant frogs over the 10-minute course sort of swim around. And no real check required. You guys do see that they're that the frogs are sort of coming and going from this cavern through a underwater passage.
Ooh.
Well, shoot, now we can. Now we can't go underwater. Oops.
Let's go check. Let's check around anyway. See if there's another way.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer not to go underwater if I can help it, please.
Okay, this will keep you above water for at least an hour.
Sweet. Star just dances on the water top.
Stars.
All right, Star jumps onto the water and starts doing a little cat dance. This frog goes, oh, and like ribbits really loudly, and it echoes off the walls, and it jumps into the water.
Star.
And you sort of, and then you all hear sort of to the back of the, this would be the southwest corner. You start to hear, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
God damn it, Star.
This is the least stealthy assassin rogue I've ever. God damn it!
Worst rogue ever.
Oh boy, boys and girls. It's about to get.
And robots.
And oh, I'm so sorry, robots.
Robot.
And robots.
Robot.
It's about to get a little froggy in here.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Get ready to be slimed.
You're fired.
Which one of us is fired? Star.
You.
Yeah, I'm fired.
Hire me. You need a new assassin. Okay, I
You
do
love
need
you,
to
Star. Just
move,
kidding.
move them frogs.
Come on, he was so excited. He's like, "Oh my god, I can stand on water." You know, the worst part about it would be that at the end of this battle, the thing will run out, and he'll just fall right through the water.
Mm-hmm. Well, the battle shouldn't take an hour.
No.
You don't know that.
Oh, don't jinx it.
This is the first combat I ever want to have where we can have. How many rounds would that be? That'd be a lot of rounds.
That would be a lot of rounds.
More rounds than I want to have.
Yeah.
That'd be 600 rounds, I think, something like that.
Jesus Christ.
For an
Wow.
hour long. Wow, 600 rounds.
Oh god.
I don't think I want to do 600 rounds, guys. I'm sorry.
Wimp.
I didn't even know that's how it's measured in time.
Yeah, 1 minute
Technically.
is 10 rounds, technically speaking. Okay. I think. Oh, I kind of stopped the screen share, didn't I?
Yep.
All right, let's get the battle music going.
How many frogs are there?
Many.
We don't
An
know.
army of frogs.
Your enemy today
Jesus, look at 'em
is frogs.
Lots of
Is
dragons.
eczema. Shit.
Jamna's like, if I get eaten by a frog again, I'm going to kill you.
Again.
Yeah, I was like fully in its mouth. It was awful.
No, I was fully in his mouth. I think you got the wrong shorty.
Well, you both. He got you like up to the top of your leg, but Jamna was like fully in its mouth because she's a little gnome.
It's true. It's true.
She's a wee one.
She's just a wee one.
A wee one.
That's all she can do is be wee.
I swear, Gemna, I will take you out for dinner. Okay?
Oh.
Did you just ask me out?
What?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
This is the weirdest. I've had a rivalry like this
I
before.
ship this.
You know what that reminds me of? You know that like that video going around where it's like, you dumb liberals want to come and take my gun, you gotta come and take it from me, and then it like ends up like slowly progressing, and he's like, you want my gun, come and kiss me for it. Soft liberal hands running down my body. It just reminds me of that. That's Star. I hate
Also
you so
Star.
much, Jamna. You want to fight? Come kiss me for it. All right, let's
I
do
have
this.
done the worst.
Let's do this, man. It's frog time. 25 to 20.
30-20.
Nice.
It's frog time.
20 to 15.
There are so many in the water.
19.
I
19.
got a 17.
I got a 19.
What'd you get, Aravir? Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. It's in the chat. Okay, gotcha. Got it. 20. Okay.
That's above me.
Yeah, that's above you. So it was Shroud Aravir. I think that's the right initiative. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
the
Good job,
Terrence
guys.
actually
Good
rolls
initiative.
really well this time, and he's still a dead back.
Good job. Oh, Terrence.
Bringing up the back of the pack. Somebody's got to watch your 6.
Don't worry, I got your 6th. All right. Jamna is kicking us off. She goes, "Oh fuck this," and she runs over here.
Oh.
And she's gonna take the stealth, cunning action, or actually, you know what? She's got this coordinated strike situation going on now. Let's see about that. Oh, she's using. Oh, it's too far away. She's like, yeah, yeah, and she just like pushes through Ciela, jumps behind some stalagmites, and is going to take the dodge action. She's also going to take the stealth cunning action.
Wait, isn't
Yeah.
tights supposed to be the one that comes from below? Because it's tights to your pants?
Nope, tights are top, mites are bottom.
Ah.
She once again rolls a nat 20 on stealth and vanishes into another campaign setting entirely.
It is in Taldori. What?
Yeah, she's like, Finch.
Becomes Finch's squire.
How's it going, Finch? That will bring us to Shroud's turn. What do you do, Shroud? They're coming. The frogs are coming.
Okay, so above the table, like how far out like can we see? That's my question. Or is this just like in the
Great.
darkness? Like
Cool.
Terrence
No, it's a
has
great
light on his
question.
shield.
Terrence, how bright's your shield, buddy?
It's the light spell.
It's 2020, right?
Yeah, light is. Yep, 20 dim, 20 bright.
Okay, so dark vision notwithstanding, this is the amount of sight my non-dark vision people have right here.
that sounds good. So is that the one that we can see in the water? That I'm like
Yeah, you can,
okay.
just at the very edge of the dim light of the light cantrip.
Okay, and then we are walking on water, correct?
You have the ability to walk on water if you wish to, yes.
Okay, yes. I'm going to do that then and approach that little guy.
Got it. Stars out here dancing. You just put a hand on Terrence's shoulder, walk by. Completely, like, there's no, like, testing the water to see if it works or anything. Shroud has been given the information they are now able to walk on water.
It just
and
doesn't.
and then does it like they've done it a million times and just starts walking across the water. Completely unfazed, is like, sure, water walking, let's do it. And 30 feet's gonna get you right there.
Okay, and then can I just dash up, use my bonus action dash and like just dash up to it?
Sure, you dash right up to this frog that's like swimming in the water at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
problem.
yes, okay, that's got to be it. Yes, I can't rage. So yeah, we good.
You can rage if you want. Or,
Oh.
I don't know, you know your stats. Whatever. It's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, because and isn't that when you dash, don't you use your bonus action?
Nope, that's full action.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, unless you're a rogue, that's full action.
Okay, then I am going to rage.
So we'll say Shroud steps onto the water and starts going like they do, sort of electricity sort of seizing out from between the parts. Shroud, you feel that burning heat within the middle of your chest, and all of your sensors go down. You're just kind of in this like tunnel vision and violence is upon you. All of you are like, oh no, the water's short-circuiting Shroud, but it's fine. Aravir, what do you do? You're muted on Zoom.
I'd like to activate my blade song, and
All right, blade song's up.
I run 40 feet forward towards the frog.
Just the one frog Shroud's working on?
Do I see another one?
Yeah, well, you have dark vision. So as you get to you were back here, so that's 15 feet, just keeping track. So you have 60 feet of dark vision, I believe?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so you can see well, first things first, all of you can hear the, like, swarm of frogs coming in from this direction. But you,
Okay.
Aravir, can actually visually see this one.
Okay. But I can hear them coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone, you can absolutely hear the general location of. You can all hear this massive, like the ribbiting, the splashing. You can hear them coming.
Mhm.
I should have asked that during
Got
my
it. Okay, so I'm gonna dash 40 feet towards the sound then?
Got it. So you did 15, which means that's 30 there, and then you got another 10. So there's your 40. There, I did it. And now you can dash another 40. At this point, you can see all of them. You get to hear and you can see all of them.
Oh, I don't want to dash.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna pull you back 5 feet then to here.
No, I can go 40 feet though.
That was 40 feet.
Oh really? Okay.
Because you went 15 feet to the water's edge, and then you did your 25 to here.
Can we all walk on the water or no?
Yeah, everybody can. I've cursed you all with this for 1 hour.
Is there a range? Like, do we have to be within a certain range of Terrans for that spell to work? Just
Just
curious.
from the initial casting, I believe.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
As long as you're within 20 feet of me when... Oh wait, no, that's light cantrip. 1 second.
I was just curious if at any
Water-
point in time, if we went too far ahead of him, if we would just not stop.
As long as when it's cast, you were 30 feet of me, it lasts for an hour. So you can go
okay.
as far as you want.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast Fireball, please.
Oh, reliable. All right. Fireball coming in high. I'm really funny, guys.
I would place it where I hear the most commotion, though. So I might. I don't
And
know.
as you walk, your dark vision does expand. So now that you're closer, you can see like many more approaching.
Okay.
So how about? Because you got to put it somewhere where you have a line of sight. How's that look?
That looks good.
Cool. Don't worry, guys. Eravir's got this. Aren't you so happy I keep setting you up like perfect multi-target fireball option?
Yeah. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna hit 8 of them. Every time you say fireball, I'm like, damn it. Why have I done this yet again? Okay, roll me some damage. I'm gonna roll some dex saves. What's your DC?
16.
16. Gotta roll a 15 or higher. That's a failure. That's a failure. That's a success. Failure. 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 Success. Failure. 2 successes. Damage?
And it's 26.
Well, hell. Okay, I'll do this the regular way. Okay, 2 of these frogs are gonna live. It's half 26 is 13, so this one's gonna... come on, brain, half of 13, so this one's gonna take 13. I know, I just kept forgetting the... having to redo my math over and over again in my head. Because I'm forgetful like that. My teachers never liked me much. Okay, now let me just knock out everything else inside that circle right there.
That's such an insane spell.
Oh yeah.
What happens at higher levels? Does it just get like more like stupidly more powerful? It's gotta, right?
You add a d6 for every level of upcasting, so...
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, is it just because we're over leveled?
No, that's just
really
what it
powerful
is.
spell. Yeah.
It is
Just
what
base
it is.
fireball, 8d6.
Eravir sort of like very coolly sort of I'm trying to think of like a cool thing in media where it's sort of a similar to it. She sort of just dances across the water, almost like a ballerina, like tippy toe, like toe tip across the water, creating these beautiful little rings of water. She sword dances along the water, blade sort of swirling along with her, and then she just sort of sends a little bead of red across, and all of you can suddenly see everything in the entire fucking cavern for a split second as a huge bomb goes off that shakes the ceiling and just disintegrates about 6 frogs, and 2 of them are like sort of Looney Tuned, like all crispy and are like blinking.
How does that
barely
work
alive.
when you're walking on water that's all of a sudden very turbulent?
You go, whoa! I guess
Like a
I'm
waterbed. Like a waterbed.
I imagine like the big waves sort of splash your legs. Like you're not immune to being wet. You know what I mean? But you keep your footing. That's how I imagine anyway. But well done, Aravir. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's my turn.
Fantastic. Star. Time to clean up your mess.
Star's like, he looks around, kind of looks guilty at what he's done, and he's
Again?
like, yeah. Well, the first time he wasn't guilty. This time he's like, okay, I feel really stupid and guilty. And he decides that he better make up for his messes. So he's gonna go over where Shroud is and start attacking that frog with him.
Whatcha! You go charging in 20 feet. Go ahead and make an attack. You'll have advantage because you are an assassin.
Hey, so advantage, roll 2 dice. Did hit that 14. Plus, I'm gonna hit him with the dagger of venom because
Fair enough.
close enough. So 14
Cool
plus
fucking
8.
dagger.
It is a cool bloody dagger. 22 is to hit.
22 will hit the frog. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and that
And
dagger
the
is D4. Now, being that I'm right next to Shroud, do I get to do the sneak attack?
You get your sneak attack because Shroud is within 5 feet and because you have advantage. Both give you a sneak attack.
Oh, good, because I really rolled a 1 on my stupid dice 4. So hang on. So 5. Let's see what I got. Oh my god, 6, 7. That's 11. 11 plus 5 is 16.
16 damage. You swing around Shroud and stab the frog in the neck, but it is still alive if very... Oh, wait. It was 16 damage.
Yeah.
Very nice. Still alive, though, but barely.
Alright, let's stab him one more time. Because
Go for
I have to fix my mistakes.
That's right. Roll an attack. You have advantage.
Alright, still advantage, right? Alright, still good dice. 18 plus 7 definitely hits, I assume.
You hit, no problem whatsoever.
Alright, short sword. I get a 6.
You got a 6. That is a dead frog.
Bye, frog.
You take your short sword and your dagger and you just whoosh, like double stab into it, and it just sort of floats away in the water, dead as a doornail.
Ugh. Good riddance. 1 down. How many more to go?
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. After the fireball, there is significantly less ribbiting. Is there anything else, Strad? Or Star? You have 10 feet of movement, I think.
Oh, then I move towards the sound.
Alright, you can go this way if you want.
Sure. Sneak
Go
around
for,
there. Oh, wait. Can I go? No, I've used up my bonus move. I was going to say, can I go in hiding, but no.
Yeah, you've used up your bonus move. Alright, that'll bring us to Ciela.
All
Ciela,
right.
what do
How
you
far
do?
will 30 feet bring me if I go to the right? Can I get within range of seeing any guys?
Let's see. We're gonna say 20 feet gets you to the water's edge. 10 more feet gets you out to here. Yeah, you see these two frogs looking pretty smoky.
And they're not 5 feet within each other, are they?
They are not, unfortunately.
Okay, that's okay. I'll take a shot at the first one. Regular.
Go
arrow.
for it. And you... Do Genasi have dark vision?
No.
Oh, you can't see these.
Oh, okay.
She'll shoot at them, it's just you'll be blinded when you do so disadvantage.
Close your eyes. Envision the rivets.
I am the ribbit.
No,
Suddenly see all of them.
I'm gonna dash to get up more.
Alright. You dash another 30 feet, and despite the light behind you coming from Terrence's shield, you are immersed in darkness.
Son of a
and
bitch.
Froggy croaks.
Okay.
Yeah, anything beyond this is complete darkness, as
Oh.
far as you know.
Oh,
Beyond
shit.
that orb.
Yeah, I forgot that I didn't have dark
You
vision.
don't have dark vision,
If-
so...
Can I
you
stay
hold
just
your-
within the light?
If you hold your action, I can move forward.
Okay, I'll hold my action.
Right, you hold your action until you can see a target. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Terrence.
I'm gonna move the light forward. I'm gonna follow Ciela and Aravir down the right path.
Fair enough, mate. I can't fault you there. Alright. You're running 30 feet in this direction?
Yeah.
Alright, and that big orb's going with you.
Big orb.
Big orb. It is also worth noting that full cover does, of course, block light. That's how light works. So in this moment, other than the light that's shining down, like you guys know how light works. I don't need to explain how light works. This big object is blocking light going through it. But in this moment,
Can't see shit.
Can't see shit still, unfortunately.
That's fine, because I'm also going to hold my action.
All right. Hold your action to attack the first frog. Oh,
Well, I'm
man.
gonna hold my action to. I'm gonna wait for the frogs to get a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna try and channel divinity, charm plants and animals.
Got it. All right. So during froggy turn, this one begins swimming forward.
Can I take
Tell
my
you
action
what.
when I see him?
Yeah,
So
go
I
ahead,
see them?
Ciela. I'll say that you get yours first because you beat Terrence in initiative. So
Well, yeah, I'd also wait until like as
Got it.
many of them get close to me as I can. So it'll probably be like after their whole turn.
Okay, so my
Understood.
first roll is a 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You only get one attack on a held action, just so you know.
I know.
Cool. No advantage either, because this is their turn.
I know.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry, you said first attack. You said first roll or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to be sure.
Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9 damage.
That is a dead frog.
Okay.
I'd swim and just kind of
Glug, glug,
goes
glug,
limp
glug,
in the
glug, glug.
water. Next frog comes swimming in because it's just a dumb frog and doesn't know anything else. But swim, eat.
Rib and it.
Rib and hit. And this one will take another 5 feet forward. Oh, it's gonna get right up to Terrence. Oh yeah. I think this one's gonna come around here because it hurts him splashing. And splashing usually means food. And then I think these three guys are just gonna do a little 30 feet this way. I just want to take a little dash right up to you, Star, and just kind of sit in the water and look up at you. Not that you can. Oh well, you have dark vision, so you can see it. I think these three guys are all going to take dash action. Just get right in there. Hell yeah. So the only one who's getting an attack this round is this frog who got within range of Terrence. All right, Terrence, are you ready?
Can I charm him now?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right, it's any beast or plant creature that I can see within 30 feet has to make a wisdom save. DC 15.
Okay, good. So you charm 3 out of 5 of them. We'll say these 3 frogs are right in front of you, all sort of like just kind of like look at you with like absolute like stardom, like idolization.
I'm using the light to the light on the shield.
These 2 frogs don't seem to notice any sort of charming effect happen, and will continue their assault. But you get these 3. That includes the one who was going to attack you. This one's gonna like go out. I think he's gonna look at Aravir and be like, "What's going on?" And he's gonna dash over to Aravir to try and eat Aravir. But that's his dash action, so that's it. Well done, Terrence. That'll bring us to Gemna Gleam Silver's like, you guys got this, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay in this campaign setting. And she's just gonna stay put. She like peeks with her sword drawn. She's like, "Oh no, they got it." And she's just gonna. She doesn't want to. She didn't. She had a bad experience last time. Shroud, it's your turn. What do you do?
Can I approach the one that's in front of Star?
Sure. Do you have dark vision?
I do not. So I'm just kind of
Alright.
moving into the darkness until I guess I would run into it.
You run blindly into the darkness. Somewhere in there is a star. Somewhere in there is a frog. You hope you chop at the right one.
Yeah.
Make me an
Okay.
attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
I do not like this.
Can you be reckless about it?
That star, you turn around, you're like, ah! It's like Shroud comes in.
So that's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit. You catch, swings at your star. You jump. You like drop, and the sword goes over your head and hits the frog.
But my rage I think has faded though.
No, your rage remains. It's until the end of your next turn, I believe, if you haven't been damaged or attacked.
Okay, all right, just want to make sure. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 points of slashing damage.
15. That is a very hurt frog. Super duper hurt, but still alive.
Then I'm gonna swing at it again.
Go for it.
Is that just a straight roll this time because I can see where it is now? Or is it disadvantage again?
You still can't see where it is. You
Okay.
hit it, but you still can't see it, so disadvantage.
All right, so oof. That's a 10.
Oh,
That's a 10. This time you splash the water right next to it.
Okay.
Don't hit it,
All
unfortunately.
right, that's fine. And yes, that's my turn.
I have like an image in my head. I don't know if anyone's ever seen like Evangelion. But
Yep.
imagine when Shroud rages, like the metal melt just sort of tears apart into like a jaw and just kind of, and then it sort of runs in.
My
Terrifying.
all-time favorite.
It actually fits quite well. So I'll say in the darkness, Shroud, to your own surprise, as you feel that wave of emotion overcome you, you hear this, and you hear it, Star. You don't. Oh, you might see it, Star, actually. Is it dark vision?
Dark vision.
You hear this horrible sound of metal being torn apart, and Shroud goes and just lets out this war cry. And I'm gonna send you something, Star.
And then can I use the rest of my movement to keep turning around the corner because I have no clue whether or not what I hit is dead or not, and I'm just going to keep moving.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That is absolutely fair. And good news for you. Oh, it has dark vision, so it sees you and it tries to bite you.
Okay.
6. It sort of, ding, just kind of hits the back of your armor, and you're like, whatever. It was.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Must have
It's
been
like
wrong.
That's the corpse. That's the corpse.
Yeah,
It's like when you see people feed frogs and they like try and eat your whole hand.
I have a cat pillow right now. Aren't you so nice, cat? I'm so happy.
All right. Coming at you, Star.
Oh no. I'm scared what I'm seeing.
That's roll for the react. Yeah. There we go.
Why? Why?
Yeah. I wanted to hold for that reaction. Okay, Aramir, you're up.
And Star is feared.
Star feels the power of the fighting condition.
Dark kind of
That's right.
takes a page out of Cielin's book when Ciela walked in with Shroud without his armor on.
No, he's gonna go. He's after this match. He's gonna say something to Gemna afterwards.
Okay.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Aramir. You're muted.
Sorry, can I move forward like 5 feet but stay within the range of that frog?
Yeah, you want to just like swing around the side there for a flank?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but on the other one. Like the
This
one in the middle. Yeah.
Wait, I have these 3 charmed.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, yeah. You're right. So which one was in the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you here for a second. So these 3 are charmed by Terrence. I believe, does that let them still attack your allies? Or is that like, oh, Terrence and his boys are cool?
It's it's you present your holy symbol to charm for 1 minute each beast or plant creature that you can see within 30 feet. So whatever charm condition allows. Yeah.
So they think you're pretty cool, but your friends are still look like a yummy meal. So these three think Terrence is awesome, and you can kind of see like a green glow in their eyes, so you know they're charmed. But this one still looks quite intent on eating you. These two in the
Okay.
back are still just regular frogs. Regular giant frogs.
Got it, got it. I'm gonna
Hey, no! Oh, you little fucker.
soak the opportunity attack and go to the two in the back that aren't charmed.
All right, you go running after this one. It'll try and bite you. 20 to hit.
That will not hit.
That will not hit. All right, you sort of dance, flourish faster than it can bite you.
Can I actually stand on like the right side of them though?
My cat
Over
just
here?
sat on my dice.
Yeah, I want to be within
Great.
5 feet of the second one for Green Flame Blade, if
You
possible.
can, but you are going to soak another opportunity attack from him and him, because here's your path so far. You've gone 5, 10, and you're going to do 10 over here. And then
What if you
Stop
went
right
around the long
there.
way?
If you wanted,
Like
I don't
went
think
around
you-
the left and around.
Can I just, or can I just stop there where you have the cursor?
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. As for Green Flame Blade, I'll say you can catch this guy, but he's charmed. He'll be uncharmed when you hit him.
Is the guy behind me within 5 feet?
Not of your enemy. It is within you, or it is within 5 feet of you, but not your enemy. They have to
Oh.
be within 5 feet of each other, the enemies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. And I'm going to bonus action cast Shadow Blade as well.
Okay. Shadow Blade appears in your offhand, or your main
Perfect.
hand.
So I got a 24 on my first attack.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And
But keep in mind you can't Green
Plus-
Flame Blade with a Shadow Blade.
oh, you're right, you're right. That's my bad. Okay. But yeah, I'm still gonna Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And are we in the dark right now, or is it out inside?
You're
still?
in brightness right now
In
because of
brightness. Okay.
Terrence.
That's right. So it's 24.
Damage?
Yeah.
Whew. That's what we like to call overkill. This guy had 2 hit points left, and you just stab him, and his brain fucking explodes in every direction. Somehow not hitting you at all because you're a pretty half health. Sinks to the bottom of the water. What else?
I've got another attack, and
Got it.
oh,
Got
that's an 11. So I think that's my turn.
11 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, it does. Oh shit.
Yeah, these are just
Okay.
they're just frogs, man.
Got frog armor.
Yeah, they got frog armor.
Um,
Who are you hitting? The uncharmed one?
Yeah. Mhm.
Got it. Go for it.
So it's 13 piercing and 15 psychic for a
15
total of
psychic.
28.
Holy shit. This is just one Shadow Blade attack?
Yeah. It's an extra 2d8 on a hit.
Got it. Magical sword uses the spell ends. Oh, you're adding the damage of your regular weapon with this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new weapon. You don't add the two together. This isn't like a green flame blade that
Oh.
enhances your weapon. This is a separate sword that you have now.
My bad. Okay, so I've been doing that wrong this whole time.
Okay, yeah. So
Sorry.
going forward, it only does the psychic damage.
Only does the psychic. Okay.
I was like,
Sorry.
fuck. That's okay. We'll just do the damage for this attack.
So just the psychic damage is 15.
15. Okay. Much more reasonable. What level spell is this?
It's a 2nd level spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, much more reasonable for a 2nd level spell. So yeah, you turn over and you Shadow Blade him. God looks down at you and goes, "Hey, you can't do that," and you stop doing it. Destroys that power that you possess. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's good.
Fantastic. That'll bring us along to Star. What's the play, Star? You are blind as a kitten in the dark.
No, I'm not blind.
Oh right, you're right. You have dark vision. I can't keep track of his dark vision. You can see. You can fight.
I've seen things I wish I didn't.
Gemma says, "No, that's my line. You can't say that. That's my thing."
Well, I gotta get back to you, Gemma, later. I'm going to stab this frog.
All right, stab the frog, dude.
All
Let it
right.
know your name.
Star? Yeah, Star. I'm gonna have to let it know.
My name is Star. You stab it.
Wow, I rolled a natural 20. That's nice. +8.
He's dead. He has 3 hit points left.
Yeah, no, there's no point in rolling.
You go, "My name's Star," and you just do one of these like that's it, like not even putting a lot of motion into it, but you do it right between the eyes and just like cut his head in half, and you're like, "Oh shit, that was a lot." He's dead. He's very dead.
Bye, frog.
Bye, frog.
And now I'm just gonna full shroud around the. Wait, where are the frogs?
They're on the other side of this big pillar.
Is there any frogs left over there?
No, you guys just fought that. You two took down that one frog together. That was teamwork. That one frog didn't stand a chance against Shroud and Star.
Fucking right.
I guess I will fall shroud, but also be kind of worried and scared. But
For fun, I'll say that you guys down the tunnel hear sort of that metal tearing sound and that sort of roar from down the that nails on chalkboard metal being pulled apart sound, and then that roar.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else?
no, that's it.
All right, Ciela. There's some very there's some like groupie frogs over here that need killing. Terrence's groupies.
Okay, I'm gonna back up so I have no disadvantage.
All right. Yeah, sure. Just like jump on the
And
land
it
over there.
looks like they're 5 feet within each other now.
Oh yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna
they're
take
all within 5 feet.
the one to the far right,
This one.
other right. Yeah, Ciela's right.
Got it. Oh, Ciela's right. Got it.
Yes. All right, and I'm going to overdraw and take a
All right.
shot. And that is a 21.
It's dead.
Okay.
3 hit
And
points
let's
left.
go to the next one beside it.
All right. This one's
And
like, whoa,
overdraw.
Terrence, you're so cool and shiny and attractive.
And that is
Just
a
watch the light.
18
Just
to
watch
hit.
the light.
18 hits, roll damage.
Okay.
Whoa, your light's so cool, dude. How do you do that?
20. Dirty 20.
To hit?
No, does damage. So D8
dirty
plus
20
5.
of damage.
D8
I've
plus
never
10.
heard-
D8 plus 10, sorry. And I got a...
Got it. The guy's like, wow, cool. And he dies. The guy beside him says, don't even worry about him, man. Like, I'm your real fan.
Okay, and I'm gonna go the guy on Terrence's left.
This guy?
Yeah, that one there, just to leave
Yep.
more. It's closer to yours. And that is 17 to hit.
17 hits, roll damage.
Okay.
Go
And
for the
that
ranger, guys.
is 13 damage.
He goes, I lived! I lived! But it's very hurt. It's very bloody. It's bloody.
And that's Ciela.
All right, well done, Ciela. I'm no longer charmed, by the way. Terrence, you're not as cool as I thought, man. Your friends are trying to kill me, man. It's not cool, dude. What do you do, Terrence? I think that's how it works, right? If they get damaged, they're no longer charmed?
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy's like, damn, Terrence, I'm going to eat you for this.
Let me check. says a charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature. It doesn't matter. They're frogs. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
need it.
He's like, Terrence, I love you, ma'am. You gotta get your friend to stop shooting me, man. It's got like an arrow like in its head, still alive somehow. You gotta stop. This violence has to stop. What do you do?
I don't want to kill them, but
Your
they're
friends
gonna
are.
try to eat my friends.
Your friends look like a whole snack, Terrence. I gotta eat them, man. That's the only way it
Not-
goes.
They're not food. Save yourselves. That's what I'll do. I'm
You
gonna
wanna
cast.
make yeah.
Yeah, I'll do speak with animals.
All right, you just speak with
my
animals.
action.
Then you hear this guy actually saying all this shit that I've been saying. Terrence, dude, like this violence has to stop, man. She just shot me. Like I
You
want to
gotta-
like you, but.
You gotta save yourself. I'll pull the arrow out. No, go back.
Alright, that's better. He goes, save myself? Is that what you're saying? You're telling me, as my close personal friend, to save myself?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check in advance.
Lest you become food.
Oh shit,
Alright.
I won't be food.
Alright, persuasion.
Darla
good at
likes
these.
fried frog legs. Yes, please.
Ew. I'll do you French? What? What? What?
I rolled a 2 and a 1. -1. I got a 1.
You got a what? He goes, yeah, it's a no for me, dog. And he like looks at Ciela. The other one looks at Erebir like 2 on 2. I like those odds. Is there anything else you want to do?
That's everything I can do. I'm gonna stay here though. Yeah.
This frog goes, you she-elf, have at thee! Only you hear this, Terrence.
Sure.
You hear Erebir, and then he tries to bite you.
They're so eloquent.
12 to hit Erebir. I'm not kidding, I know that doesn't hit. Erevir's just sort of like the blade song, it makes her look like flawlessly dancing around all of the attacks as if she doesn't know that she's being attacked. Sort of like if anyone's ever seen like Serenity or Firefly, River, when like River's like in the bar like kicking everybody's ass and just doing it almost like a dance. That's sort of Erebir. This one is like, what's up, Ciela? I'm gonna eat you now. Terrence, you can take an opportunity attack if you want.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't want to, but I will. Fine, that's the one that's hurt.
Yeah, it's very hurt. It's got the arrow in its head.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm taking
Ciela,
an
you made me
opportunity
blind.
attack.
Your friend made me blind out of my right eye. I'm gonna go kill her for it. And you go, ugh.
Just don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh, that's a natural 18.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Sure, roll damage.
Okay, it's. I might not kill him.
You might not. It's possible.
D6 plus 2. Oh, I rolled a 1. 3 damage.
He's still alive.
I didn't have my heart in it.
He didn't have your heart in it, and he's like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm sorry. Oh
Fucking
no,
charm
you
right
weren't
now,
supposed to
man.
live. No.
You weren't supposed to live for me to feel the consequences. Continues his journey over to Ciela because he's like, I can't. You can hit me, but I can't hit you. I love you too much. And then he runs over to Ciela and rolls a 12. He goes, damn. Goodbye, world. And that's gonna bring us to some other frogs who are all dead. Never mind. Jamna is like cooking like a little sausage on a fire off in the corner. You're going, guys. You're doing great. Yeah, she's just gonna stay there because she doesn't want to fight. Shroud. Anger.
I'm just gonna keep like progressing forward. Yeah.
30 feet. You want to dash over there?
Yes.
30 feet. Right up to the enemy. At this point, everybody sees Shroud yeah, I'm gonna tell you all what you see.
Terrifying.
That I just told Star. You see Shroud come running up. Like the cloth that's usually like in front of the mouth has been like sort of torn away. There is jagged metal that goes back almost like a fucked up smile, where like the jaw basically like tore the metal apart. And inside the actual mouth, as Shroud approaches, there is like mechanics and cogs and whatnot that make the interior of a mouth, a true mouth that can talk. But you also see that there's bone teeth inside the actual
Fuck.
mouth.
Oh, why? Why?
Yeah, and then and Star's gonna be like, Gemna, I need to have this discussion with you about last time.
I can't hear you. I'm too busy cooking. Anything else, Shroud?
No, that's it.
All right, and with that, your rage goes down. That'll bring us to Eravir. What do you do, Eravir?
I'm gonna get the flank. Perfect. And make 2 Shadow Blade attacks.
Go for it. This one hasn't not been touched yet.
It's a spell attack then.
Yep. I believe so.
23.
Magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon. Oh no, so you will use it as if it were a standard weapon. So you can roll your rapier attack.
Okay. 21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Finesse light thrown.
Sorry. 10.
10 damage. Very good. You slash your blade into it, and it croaks a sad croak. You may take another attack.
Incredible. That's a 22.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9 damage. How would you like to slay the final frog with your shadow blade?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Terrence, you hear the frog go, "Fear not, mine good friend Terrence. I shall defend this froggy kingdom of something or other from these enemies which..." And then Eravir just like stabs it twice very skillfully in her sword dance. And he goes, "Oh!"
Good,
He falls
good
into the
night,
water, sort of,
sweet prince.
and he kind of disappears beneath the water like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Mhm.
And that is the combat, my friends. Them some dead frogs.
The guy by me still alive, or is he done?
Sorry?
The guy in front of me.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's still around. I forgot all about him. Is there anything else you want to do, Eravir?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Star. You follow still?
Yeah, I'm going to follow because I don't.
Alright.
There's no way around.
30 foot there. If you want to take the dash action, that's 30 feet to there.
Sure.
You can flip in the corner
Just so
here.
we're all grouped together.
Yeah, for a nice fireball.
For when the big boss frog comes.
The big boss. Yeah, big boss frog. You see your enemy right there. Star well within dagger throwing range, of course.
Let's go for a dagger throw then. Not
Go
my
for
venom dagger. No. Just regular dagger.
Alright. Don't throw your cool dagger. See if I care.
Well, I don't want to lose my dagger. What would they?
Gemna takes your dagger.
See that's see. I don't trust that girl. All right. Let's see if I can roll something. I have a 17 plus 7, which clearly will hit.
Yeah, we'll hit the frogs. 11 armor class.
Yeah, let's see here. What do I get? I got a 3 plus 4, 7.
7 damage. How would you like to kill the true last frog?
It goes straight into the head of that frog. Right.
Damn, this archer lady, she's gonna shoot me in the... And then he gets a knife right in the back of the head and falls dead at Ciella's feet.
I'll take the dagger out of his head and toss it back to Star.
Like, sweet.
Roll attack roll.
No!
I'm kidding. I'm sure you don't throw a
No, I
bladed
toss
weapon
it.
at your.
Just toss it.
Oh, sorry, you throw it sideways.
You can catch it.
No worries.
No, I throw it handle first.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I wouldn't me. I wouldn't throw a knife at my friend, even if it was underhand.
Well,
Like,
she's
you
kind of
guys-
mad at him anyway, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Tell you what, Star, make a
everyone's
sleight
mad.
of hand check to catch a dagger out of the air. Without
Like, okay, I get it. It's my fault. I get it.
like, whoa, Ciel, I'm sorry. Ah! Make a sleight of hand check
But oh god.
to catch the dagger.
Pitch dagger. Well, let's see. 14 plus 7. 21?
Yeah,
No.
you catch the dagger by the hilt without injuring yourself. And with that, we're gonna go to a short break. It is due time for such. We'll be back in a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. The frogs lay defeated, and you are in this dimly lit cavern. What would you like to do?
Not kill Star?
No, I'm not gonna kill you when you're awake.
I wasn't planning on it, but
This is, I mean, if that's what you want.
Well, Star's gonna go running up to Gemna and go like shaking her from her hiding place and go like, "My God, Gemna, he's human. He has teeth."
What? Wait, what? What? What are you
Remember
talking
that,
about?
remember that conversation we had
No. What? Which one?
about the shroud and saying he's mechanical or shit? Like he's got teeth. He's got human
Oh,
teeth.
gross. Well, teeth, huh? She'll kind of like walk across the water, kind of like let out a little smirk of like, oh, cool, when she can water walk. She'll walk up to Shroud and be like, all right, let's see him.
Please tell me Shroud does the Terminator smile.
The step parents are dead. Your foster parents are dead.
it's not the
I-
tumor.
It's not a tumor.
I-
I think Shroud's on a call, so we'll,
Yeah,
we'll
Shroud's
hold
on a
off
call.
on that.
Oh man, it sucks. I'm sorry, Shroud.
Is there? Yeah, well, we'll come back to that in a second. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Well, we're here, so we should scope out the rest of the room. Maybe there's a
Alright.
shortcut to where we were going.
Jamna says, and where are we going exactly?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Sure.
I'll lead the way to yes.
All right. You make your start going this way, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. As you go this way, Terrence. Gonna just check a little something there. Okay. We don't need to worry about all this. They're not here anymore. You kind of travel about this way. The party presumably follows along. And your light opens up the dark, and you guys find a little landing off to the right. What you find over here is it's sort of a rocky shelf atop the water there. A couple bats sort of leave out from within there as the light
Feel like a
pierces
shell
the
shock from
darkness.
the bats. No Sturgis.
What else?
Gotcha.
The only thing that seems to be over here is that there's a large amount of animal bones. There is frog litter all over the ground. Most disturbing of all, there are 3 sets of iron shackles that are anchored to the stone, with very humanoid-looking bones scattered around the bottoms of each one. You suspect people
It's
were
just-
shackled here to be fed to frogs, giant carnivorous frogs.
What a horrible fate.
Let's, I guess, get the fuck out of here.
So you guys aren't vibing with that? Okay, fair.
Yeah.
where
Well,
are
they
we
don't
going
have to
now?
worry about the frogs anymore.
Yeah, they're very, very dead.
Well, that too.
So where are we going next? What's the play?
I suppose.
Want
back
to check
where
out the
we
other
came.
side of the lake?
Might as well.
You head over there, Terrence, with your godly light to follow. Can I get passive perceptions?
Passive perception. What do you think this
15.
is?
15.
11.
14.
Highest I heard was 18.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. You guys make your way over here. You do find 2 passages
Oh.
ahead of you. No sounds in particular coming from either one, but there's that passage and that passage, the left one and the right one. That seems to be the only stuff of interest in here other than what's been already described.
Anybody got a preference?
Flip a
No.
coin.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Here. Left is odds, right is evens.
Odds.
Odds.
Yeah.
Let's go left.
All right.
Let's head left. Snake whip. You guys make your way in that direction, following along with Terrence the Light Bearer. You make your way down these here hallway. Okay, nothing in this chamber over here, just sort of like a wider empty chamber. And you guys move into the next one. Oh, cool. As you're sort of approaching Terrence with all of your friends at your back, you lucky guy. You see at the sort of edge of your light, you see like 4, like an uncountable number of centipedes just away and out of your light. It's fearful.
Why?
Uncountable number of centipedes. That's like an even more uncountable number of legs.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And a note for every
like
leg.
just an absolute fuck ton, like a couple dozen, like at the edge of your. They all just sort of retreat out of your light.
Ew.
I had to use rats because I don't have a centipede swarm, but there's just a fuck ton. Period.
Okay, but they don't like the light?
They seem to very much not like the light enough that they swarm away from you. Do you continue into the chamber?
I suppose so.
Stay in the light.
Stay in the light. Stay in the light. You guys make your way in. Sorry, you don't have a bard. They all creep away as fast as they
Ew,
can
there's
through
so
various
many.
passages, holes in the walls. Very unhappy little insects, or they're not insects, bugs, whatever.
They're
they
insects.
Take off.
No,
Oh
they're
yeah,
not.
I
Insects
thought
have six
insects had to
legs.
have 6 legs, but I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
You do find that there is a passage ahead, a sort of side passage there. Seems to be the only way in or out of this passage other than the way you came.
Lovely.
Want to try it?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, we came all this way.
The centipedes continue to scurry away. You make your way into this chamber, and what you find in here. Look, bullywugs. The floor of this room is flooded with about a foot deep of sticky, reeking mud, and the whole chamber looks very difficult to walk in.
The water walk
So what-
should still work on it.
Though, yeah, I will say, yeah, close enough to liquid that I'll let it
It
apply.
says works on water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand.
There you go. Um, let's see. I want to see if they're still here because it's the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're not here. You just walk into this super duper muddy chamber. There's tons of bullywug tracks inside. There's also, I don't know, it's just a really weird sort of super muddy chamber. And the steps sort of do descend into here, by the way. So it is sort of low ground. And there is, well, actually, it's more of a question of, do you continue into the room, Terrence?
I suppose so.
All right, just continue to do so. You walk on the mud as if it were solid ground. It's kind of cool. You see there's a passage ahead if you wish to continue.
Yeah, let's keep creeping forward. We're getting
Everyone's
into
following Terrence, right?
bullybug
Yeah,
territory.
yeah, yeah.
I turn around and there's nobody.
We all are part of the walls now. We rolled 40s. And you make your way back the way you came.
Wait, what?
Big circle.
Oh, this was the bullybug entrance. Okay.
This was just this is the entrance that you guys originally came through to get to the caves. So you guys know that this way leads to the crane, that way leads up to the castle, and now that way leads in that big sort of muddy, buggy loop to the
Okay.
to the,
There's
like
So-
one more route in the water room, and then there's one route in this room that leads to more water.
yeah.
Right.
The routes that you haven't checked so far is in the actual lake. There was that one sort of
Mhm.
southern way. In this particular room, there is that eastern entrance right to the top here. And then at that sort of misty crossroads, there was 2 ways you didn't go.
Oh yeah. Okay, somebody else pick a direction.
Mm.
Wait, but didn't we go through all the directions?
No.
Those are all places that you haven't been that I just described.
So the
There-
one to the top right we haven't been to, and there's 2 more ahead of us that we haven't been to, and then there's the one other entrance near the lake that we haven't been to.
hmm
The one that's underwater, right?
No.
Oh,
No,
I guess that's an extra one.
Yeah, that's another one,
no.
but we can't worry about that for at least another almost an hour.
Okay, let's take the path to the right, as we're already here.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Fair enough.
Also, do we want to circle back to this? If Shroud wants to smile.
Let's come back to that for a second. So Shroud, Jamna walks up to you after Shroud or Star sort of like, it has teeth, it's real. She kind of walks up to you and says, let me see him. Come on.
And I'll unhinge my jaw and I'll show her.
And while your mouth is closed, it's very much those like twisted metal pieces sort of like into each other, like locking in a very sort of fucked up way. Maybe you like pull your thing back up to hide that atrocity.
I feel like that's very like Mortal Kombat, right? Like was it like
Yeah.
Katana from Mortal Kombat or like
Yeah,
whatever
very
that is, where she's
Katana.
like,
Melina,
yeah,
it's
got, like
Melina.
the fucked up teeth. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So you like twisted like metal ripping through metal sound as you open your mouth. She goes, and I thought I'd seen it all. And she sort of like gestures for you to like lean over. So
And
that
I
she,
will,
like,
yeah. Like right over top of her too.
She looks in there. She's like looking in. She goes, "That's weird. That's really weird. That's a set of teeth. Yep." She like pokes one, like feels your tooth. She's got her hand in your mouth, like feeling your teeth. She's like, "Yeah, they're in there. Those are." What's your deal, dude? Like, who built you? Why do you have teeth? Do you know why you have teeth?
I don't even know if I know what teeth are.
You know what teeth are. You've stomped on an.
Yeah, you've knocked enough
teeth
people.
out to know
No,
what they
no, no, no.
are.
I have a teeth necklace actually.
She goes, oh my god, is that a tooth necklace? That's crazy.
Are those yours? All of them?
They are now.
Those are all yours.
There now.
She's gonna make a little medicine check.
Okay.
She goes, no, see, here's the thing. I'm looking at these, and these are like, yeah, those are proper humanoid teeth, and they all seem to be from the same set. That's one person's teeth. Someone put in there. That's not like a bunch of them put together. That's one person's teeth. You can tell by like the consistency of like the wear on each one. That's holy shit.
Star comes over and he's just like, so remember that thing we were talking about? So there you go. He is not whatever you thought he was.
Yeah, but the rest, look, and Jamna fully takes her finger and like jabs the back of your throat, and you're completely unfazed because the rest of you is made of metal. She like jams her finger like right in there, just pokes, and there's like a ding as she like pokes the back of Shroud's throat. And Shroud just seems completely unfazed.
The sparks a little.
Like,
Well,
well, there's one thing that's sure is that you have teeth, so you can't eat. Maybe.
Real boy.
I'm a real boy.
We should. We'll talk later, maybe when we're not, performing espionage behind enemy lines and everything.
fine.
I'll stand upright and I'll have like everything click back together and I'll put the hood back on.
We'll find you a proper
Click
orthodontist.
back together. More like.
Ciela hasn't been watching this whole time because she's getting flashbacks.
Shroud didn't have any face.
Now that you have that like flashback, Ciela, when like Shroud like didn't have a face, and you recall the teeth were like, now you didn't thought of it at the time because it was all whole nightmare situation, but now you recall those were bone teeth.
And Star just kind of feels just like sort of proud that he's like, I'm sort of right. Yeah.
There should be a word for someone who's like mostly machine but kind of humanoid at the same time. Maybe like Andy.
An
Andy.
A Byborg.
A Byborg. Yeah, I like that one. Byborg.
A Bybot.
Yeah.
Bybot.
Nah, Byborg's better. I like Byborg better.
And thus
Henceforth, you are no longer a robot. You are a Byborg.
Byborg. Okay.
Until we get those teeth pulled. Now let's get going. Anyway, fast forward. You guys are going through the tunnel hole. Terrence leading the way. It's a little 5-foot thing in a little marching order. You get to about here. At which point, are we? I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. Good day.
That does not count as a roll because that just kind of stayed on its edge. Oh, wow, this is bad.
Yeah, that's a cock dice, guys. We roll those cock dice. Oh yeah, it's in there. What are you guys right now? Level 7?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Dude. You guys are pretty high level. Oh man, that's so mean. Am I gonna do this? Sure, why not? That's so fucked up. Alright, yeah, we're doing this. Let's get a marching order for who walked down the tunnel and what, because we do have a single file situation here. So
Yeah,
I imagine
last.
Shroud.
I'll-
last.
Yep, I'm bringing the light. So
Mhm.
I'll be at the second last, I guess.
Right. Jamina will happily sit healthily and comfortably in the middle. Is there a preference?
No preference.
Okay. Jamina, come here. Okay, good job. Jamina will be in front of Star, because I don't know, they hate each other.
Just out of spite, she's in front of him.
Jamina doesn't actually hate you. Just likes poking you because you hate
No,
it.
I think we both like poking at each other because we're both rogues and we're both short.
Jan was like, I'm shorter.
I know. I'm supposed to
All
be the
right.
cute one, not you.
Too bad, sucker. I'm a gnome. It's one of the few benefits I get.
But I'm a cat.
I don't give a fuck.
Meow.
Oh, meow.
Oh, what have we done?
All right, let's get this going. Do I have a 25-20?
Yeah, I've got a 26 with Gift of Alacrity.
26, dang.
Ooh. All right, how about a 20-15?
17.
All right. How about a 15-10?
12.
What is your? You win. What do you got, Star?
8.
What do you got, Terrence?
6.
Terrence,
Yeah!
bringing up the rear, as usual. All right, that's gonna start us off with Aravir. Now, you guys are in a bit of a tight situation, so to speak, so I will allow people to drop their initiative if they wish to. Aravir, you are almost through the door there. Would you like to take your turn?
Can I see who we're fighting?
I forgot about that. There is a surprise round. Let me just take care of that super quick. Sort of dripping off the roof here. This ooze, that's just this gray ooze, just falls off of the roof and sort of into you, Terrence, or tries to anyway. It's gonna make an attack roll.
Don't like that.
That is going to be a miss with a 6.
You turn into a Ninja Turtle.
That misses.
As it drops past you, you kind of get out of the way in time, but as some of the ooze, just like little sprinkles, little drops sort of hit your shield, there's a sound on your shield, and you look at it, and there's like 2 tiny little bits of like eaten away metal and rust, like corroded metal on your shield. And sort of drops in front of you and sort of comes alive as this like living blob. I hope that answers your question, Aravir.
Yeah. Can I make it through everyone with a bonus action blade song?
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet gets you right there.
Okay. And what do I know about oozes?
Make me a nature check to see if you can figure out what the heck this is.
I got an 8.
An 8. You know that, like, amongst the many creature types that oozes exist, they are usually barely sentient, like molds and acids that sort of conglomerate together, and are usually carnivorous. That's pretty much all you know. That's just sort of what oozes tend to be, but you don't know what this is specifically.
Mold. Does that make it a plant type monster?
No. I'm afraid to say. There are plant type creatures, but oozes do not fit in that category.
Can I guess, get into the flank if I have enough movement?
Yeah, that was 20, so 25, 30 into the flank.
Okay. And so Shadow Blade, can I still use multi-attack with that?
You can. How long has Shadow Blade got on it?
Oh, it's only a minute, so I'd have to recast it. I just was curious.
Yeah, you can multi-attack with it.
Okay.
Think of it as like when you cast it, you have a new sword in your hand, and you can do whatever you want with it as you could with a sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast that at 4th level and make a couple attacks.
Go for it.
But it's psychic damage, right?
Yep, I understand. Go for it.
24.
24 will hit. Roll some damage. Against its 8 armor class.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's slow.
Oh, that was sad. Sad damage. It was 11.
11 damage. You slash through it, and the thing sort of goes like this. It goes, and that's how you know you heard it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it works. It seems to work.
Yeah, I'll do that again. It's a 20.
That'll hit.
Get out of my dice tray. No, don't play with the dice.
No, let him play.
16 damage.
How would you like to destroy the ooze?
Oh, just kind of stir them up with a few reapers.
Stir it up.
You see Aravir does the like blade song graceful dance over, and like the shadow blade produces out of nothing, and she just sort of sticks it in the middle and kind of goes.
I hope
She
you
just
like
sort
your
of, like,
ooze scrambled.
She just starts kind of like churning butter,
Double
And just starts-
boil and trouble.
and she sort of like swings her blade up, and she's got like a cotton candy dead ooze on her blade. Not really, but she just sort of like stabs it in there and stirs it up, and that's a dead ooze. That's the combat. Good job.
We did it.
You did the thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the reason they put that in there was just like a little fuck you to whoever's in front to try and like corrode their armor or metal or whatever they're wearing.
Yeah, I'm like trying to buff it out of my shield right now. Oh, come on, man. The
Yeah, your
hell.
shield's fine.
Yeah.
You can buff it out easy
Gentia.
enough. It's superficial damage. Easily get that fixed out.
Got like Finch's shield.
But your shield's doing all right.
No, not really.
Finch's shield is not doing all right.
Oh
just
right,
shield is
I
like
did all
arm
those.
straps.
It was like bitten all the way through. So now that they get new armor tomorrow, they now have to buy a new shield.
There's like visible holes through. You could like look through the shield in multiple places.
Fuck.
Fuck.
It's tactile. It's aerodynamic now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a hot day, there's air conditioning.
Exactly. Cool guys, good job. What do you want to do now?
Is there anything else in this room? I guess I'll push forward.
Sure, you push forward. Yeah, you guys look around and you see the glint of gems beneath the water at the east
Ooh.
end of the chamber. Would you like to fish them out?
Started a little worried about the water.
Yeah, we can't exactly go in the water, but we can.
I can shoot at a hail of thorns in the water in case there's
My
something
God.
in there.
I'll use Mage Hand to scoop it up out of the water.
That's
Yeah,
smart.
that'll do it.
We could like throw a grenade in the water just in case, yeah.
Just to see what would happen.
See what happens, you know. With your mage hand, Aravir, you're able to scoop out the following: pens and papers, people.
Oh no, more paper.
You pull out a handful. Your hand literally goes in, and as it comes up, like gems are pouring through the fingers, the parts in the fingers, and you recover about 1,800 gold pieces in semi-precious stones. The following: 250 gold piece stones, 500 gold piece stones, a 200 gold piece stone, a 400 gold piece stone.
Hang on, too fast,
and-
too fast.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
250 gold piece stones, 500 piece stones,
A 200 gold piece one.
one 200 gold piece.
That's right. Another one 400 gold piece one.
Get some fat loots.
Okay.
And last but not least, a 600 gold piece gemstone. And what's funny is you guys are just sort of like picking up what's sort of like fallen off the carts on the way. So you guys are like, we're rich. And they're like, it costs more money to stay in the round and pick it up. Let's just get out. So you guys are making some decent change. Um, cool.
Is there anybody else to go in here, or is it dead end?
Dead end.
Okay.
Bit in.
And Star counts this as another loss because he picked this path.
It's not a loss. You made a lot of money here.
I will say what's funny about the gems is that there's like how do I put this? There's no like unlike the last gems that you got. Oh no, that was a treasure heap, so never mind. These gems, despite just sort of like being in a muddy puddle, are like cleaned of like impurities and sediments and such that have grown on it. They're just like as if they've already been polished. They're not cut. Like they're not cut into like a marquee or anything like that. But they are polished as if well, they're polished. That's it. But you scoop them out and yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're all only in this one area, by the way. It's not like the whole cave. It's just this one puddle has all these gems in it.
All right, let's head out of here. There's more cave to explore.
All right, you guys heading back to the crossroads?
Actually, let's go the other way.
Back towards the bugs?
Yeah, we'll pass
Alright.
the bugs.
All right, you go past the bugs. They hate your light, as usual. They shake their hundreds of fists at you. You come back the way you came.
Yep, and then we'll take the left path now.
Yeah, you want to go that way, sure.
Yeah.
You head into there.
I apologize.
By
Nate
the way,
Man,
guys,
bye.
we've made over 4,000 gold worth of loot right now.
hmm
No, I meant the naked man that was in the background.
Oh, I missed it.
So like 700
again.
gold each.
No, they've turned my camera around.
Let's see.
It was just a shirtless man. It's okay.
I just added it all up.
There are very large tadpoles in here, like tons of them in the water.
Tadpoles?
Yeah, tadpoles, like giant frog tadpoles. That's it. That's pretty much the cavern. There's this pool of water. Doesn't seem to be any entrances or exits to the pool of water, and it's just you get the sense it's sort of like a hatchery. And there's tons of tadpoles in here, like hundreds of them.
Should we do anything about that? Or are we just gonna leave them?
Just leave them.
I'm
They're
fine with just leaving them.
tadpoles. They're just like a
Just don't go.
baby.
Just don't go swimming naked in there.
Yeah, just leave the tadpoles alone. They're babies.
Shroud puts the sword away. I saw the shake of the head. Oh, you meant like not to kill them? Okay.
Oh, okay. If you had the chance to kill baby frog Hitler, would you?
All right, you heading back to the
Dilemma.
crossroads now?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh god. Oh boy, guys. You get to here, and you see these two little crossroads here.
Ciela's going to point out the way towards the humanoids. I can't remember which way that was, but let's go towards the humanoids.
You went the way already.
Okay, there's no other way of humanoids?
Oh. No, you went in the direction of the humanoids. You got into here, but you just never found the humanoids that you had sensed originally.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So they're still hiding out there.
Maybe.
They might be in the water.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm not sorry about that. I am quite happy being dry.
Well, you're not quite that dry. You're covered in blood.
Okay, look, I'm sticky as it is. I will like that bath later. Okay, how about that? There's frogs swimming in there. No.
Okay, two paths.
Yep.
We don't care which one?
Going.
All right,
Don't care.
left is odd, right is even.
Alright.
Odd again.
Alright, let's do
Left.
it.
Yep, left.
Left you go. You make your way left. And you see this room. There's like a whole room here, guys, and I'll tell you about
Whoa,
it. Let me
what are
tell
the
you about
odds?
it. It seems to be some kind of sanctum. The chamber is sorry, moving through the bullshit. It seems to be almost like a religious sanctum of some kind. Um, there's a chest. Uh, there are pots shattered on the floor that are just sort of like in the mud. What else we got here? Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, guys. I gotta sift through the bullshit a little bit here. You see, there is a number of books. There are strange religious totems and such, sort of scattered about in here. Yeah, that's pretty. There's a mud-covered chair with a reading table. There's a box of candles, and again, a number of strange religious tokens. It's a froggy shrine with all kinds of distorted notions of religions here and there. The niches in the walls are filled with the carvings of frogs ranging from the size of a fist to the size of a pumpkin. Larger carvings sit on the floor. Crude renderings of frogs are scratched into the walls around the niches and colored with chalk. Strange religious symbols here and there.
Can I take a closer look at the books?
Absolutely, you can. So as you advance within Erebir, you're going to see there's like one or two books in here, but you see that there's a passage onward with more books sort of at the back. You look through the first two books, and they look to be sort of like religious doctrines, and they're sort of covered in mud. They look very much like they were discarded, like they were read through and then kind of discarded into the mud. Make me a religion check if you want to sort of use the books to help identify the worshipping going on in here.
16.
16. You would recognize the following. The first element within the designs takes the image of the god Gawandor, which is the god of slimes. The other seems to be the goddess Shar, the god of shadows. One book you're holding is sort of a doctrine on that goddess of darkness. What was your total again?
It was 16.
16. More than that, you cannot deduce.
Okay. Cool. And I guess I'll go check out the other books in the back. But yeah.
Hell yeah. You make your way back there, and you are going to discover. Yeah, you're looking around. There's a couple books here and there, but you notice two very sturdy-looking spell books to start. Incredible.
Oh wait, do I see their owners around?
You do not see their owners around. No, this seems to be an empty chamber. And if you open them up, one book seems to belong to a wizard capable of the seventh circle of magical power. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. Up to the 4th level of magical power. 7th level wizard. The other seems to contain spells up to the 5th level of the 5th circle of magic. I will tell you what those spells are later because they don't tell me, and I have to pick for myself. Okay. I didn't know that. But they are all indeed seem to be wizard-based spells.
Very cool.
Cool. So we'll chat. We'll chat about what's in there soon. But I highly recommend putting them away because there's a bunch of good stuff in there.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else?
I want to go to that desk.
The desk back there, that would be where Erebir is looking as well. You head over there. Oh, right, I haven't too many. Sorry.
Where'd you go?
You go over there to the desk, and you see sort of Erebir looking through these spell books. And that seems to be what is on that table.
Okay,
my
so no other
friend.
documents?
No, not really. In a sense, these bullywugs are not big readers.
Mhm.
There is a chest to the right.
Yes, I was about to say, is it a footlocker?
Yeah, it's a full ass chest. You get the sense there's valuables
Alright.
inside.
Hey, Star, come check this chest.
I hear chest. I like inspections, please.
I like inspections. Let's see. Jamna is gonna stand in the corner over here and be like, "Good luck, guys. Make me an investigation check if you want to look for a trap."
All right, let's see what we get. Oh,
Trap, 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 trap,
I'm gonna
trap,
re-roll.
trap.
Hang on. Had a situation happen. Investigation. +5, 21.
It is trapped.
Screw
You
you.
recognize that it's not locked, but it is indeed trapped. You look up above the chest because you see like there's a little like rope catch that is being held together by the shut chest, and you look at the ceiling, and you see that there are.
Bees!
No, there are not.
Hundreds
There
of bees.
are bees. You see that there are a number of clay pots that are sort of held loosely by ropes that are just hanging right above your head.
Fun. Okay. Do I have?
Well, we can get out of the way and I can shoot the rope.
This is true, but could there be something in those pods?
Well, I'll give this to you, Star. You get the sense if you were to sever the rope, those grenades would fall down on your head and something bad would
grenades.
happen.
Wait, remember
Well-
I said there was bombs?
You did ask for bombs. Well, you don't know what they are, but you assume that the clay pots aren't there to like sort of comically smash on your head. You go, "Owie!" and a little balloon appears on your head. So you assume there's probably something in there that's not good.
Yeah.
But you can
I'm
try and disarm it with a thieves' tools check if you want,
I
or
am
you could just pick them up off the ceiling, just untie them and like put them in your pocket, as so.
Oh, I do like that idea to use them for later.
Yeah, Star can climb the wall.
Yeah, I can climb the wall. I also don't have a Steve's toolkit for
Yes, you
some
do.
reason.
Yes, you do. We've gone through this.
We've gone through this.
No, it's funny because it's not there now. Okay, well, there's clearly one somewhere. I just can't find it right now. But yeah, let's take those bombs down because I feel like they're gonna be useful.
Okay, just trying to find out how many of them are there. Trap spots, yeah, broke clay, chance to break open anytime. Six. You may add. You take down these 6 clay pots. You see that there is a strange powder on the inside. If you want to try and determine what the powder is, are you proficient with either herbalism or poisoner's kit?
Poisoner's kit.
Make me an intelligence check with proficiency bonus.
Oh God.
So a proficient intelligence check.
Okay, hang on. Intelligence.
If you have a skill you're proficient in, you can just roll that instead, if that's helpful.
Like
investigation, maybe.
Yeah, investigation's probably a better one than.
As long as it's not expertise, which is like a double circle.
Oh, then that's double circles on investigation. Let's not use that. You said perception, right?
Nope.
I see.
Intelligence. So I'll tell you what, just roll a standard intelligence check.
10.
10 plus 3 for your proficiency bonus, I believe, at this level.
Oh yeah, yes.
So 13. You look in there and you don't, like, I'm only going to give you so much. It is some kind of ingestion based poison. So the idea is that they smash it, all of this powder goes up like a dust into the air, and whoever's around ingests it, and something bad happens.
Oh, fine.
That's all you know.
Okay, so people, when we throw this, we can't be anywhere near it.
Okay.
All right. Make sure we're good 20 feet away. Or so. Maybe.
So
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
maybe.
So you can. Why don't you add 6 clay
Bombs.
frog poison bombs to your inventory?
Frog
Ooh.
poison bombs. Okay. I'm straight backpack. I want a custom one. Frog.
Frog poison.
Poison frog. Poison dart bomb. Frog. Bomb. Frog.
Rib bomb.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. I have to make a new.
No, yeah, you got it. That's a custom thing for sure.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else who wants to do anything? Oh, do you want to go in the chest now, Ciela?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Fantastic. What's in that chest? Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Hang on. It's not telling me what's in the chest. Chest is locked, but it's not trapped. It's not locked, but it's trapped. Chest moves. Has been. Blah 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 blah. All of the trap stuff. It's always resolved. Trap is 50% chance. Nope. Retires the chance started 2 spell books. Books were missing. Ones belong. There are a number of books inside. There's only like 2 books in there, and enough space for those 2 spell books to be fit inside. The 2 books are more religious doctrine regarding those 2 gods that were previously spoken of.
Okay. And is there anything else in the room?
There is. No, you don't know about that.
I see a cauldron.
Pardon? Investigation?
No investigation required.
Oh,
You
okay.
pick up the books. They're books.
No, I mean in the
about
room.
gods.
Is there anything else in the room?
No, nothing else of value. It seems it's a muddy kind of heap.
Okay.
At this point, folks, something's going to happen.
I love when things happen, except when I don't.
Yeah, it seems that the jig is up, so to speak. I'm gonna go check on a couple things here. Why don't you? Won't take too long, but feel free to roleplay if that helps you bide your time. Because I gotta do a little check.
Thanks for having my back earlier, Terrence, against those drakes.
Oh yeah, don't sweat it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of that just for a second here.
No showing. No showing.
We gotta surround you real quick.
I mean,
no.
No, never. Never do that.
Yeah, right. I'm having a hard time with this one.
Okay.
While we decide what to do next, Ciela's just gonna watch Star to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Again.
Again.
Star just like looks at everyone's like, what? What are you doing? Why are you watching me? Like,
What do you think?
I didn't mean to do it. I swear. Come on. No one wants to dance on water.
You didn't mean to walk past the growling drakes?
Okay, that one I was just. Okay, look, the dragon
Okay.
was.
And then you didn't mean to make a lot of noise in the cave?
Well, no. The cave. No, I didn't mean to do that in the cave. I was just got excited. The idea of not being wet for once. Not being wet in water for once.
Ciela's gonna take her water skin, uncork it, and splash Star with it.
Star just like goes like, Just like his ears point down, and he's just like, I can't believe.
You deserve that. I feel better now.
He goes down in the corner now.
Clean yourself
Now
up.
the blood is like all the blood that was stuck to his face is now like washing off.
Well, I didn't do the whole water skin. I just splashed a bit of it.
I know, but it was just still enough that he's like, ugh. Now the blood on my face is wet again. Ugh. So he goes in the corner and just cries.
Horrible, horrible.
And also remembers like Shroud's face, and he's just like, this night has been a weird night.
Every time I close my eyes, I see the teeth.
The horror, the horror.
We're just about ready. Sorry, guys. Just getting ready.
And then like Star just like chuckles to himself, going like, haha, I told Gemna that he's like a person. I'm half right. He's part flesh somewhere in there, somewhere.
So who did you used to be? You were a man like me, yes? Then they changed you. What did they do to you?
I haven't even seen where Taylor is, so that's extra creepy.
They're turning me into one of those things.
Taylor's now haunted by his dreams, going like, oh shit, this could happen to me one day. Terrence is cyborg. Or the Byborg.
Cyborg.
The Byborg.
Plant and machine become one.
Bioborg.
Biodome.
Biomama. Okay. Where is your fucking stat block, dude? You guys here, as you are sort of in this room, taking a look around, seeing what's what, you guys hear movement down the tunnel. A lot of movement, a lot of sort of ribbiting and growling, and feet stomping in your direction, until you find yourselves quite pinched, shall we say.
Ow.
And I'm going to properly share the screen. You guys turn around to see that a number of people have shown up. You see some of the superior lizard folk warriors have arrived. You see a number of the bullywug. These different bullywug, though, they're dressed in sort of better hides, better shields. They also have some like paints across their face, and in the front of them, you see two individuals you have not seen before. The first of which you see. No, I don't want to save it like that, and I'm going to send it in the Facebook chat what each one looks like. The first is this bullywug who has long sort of vestments on, has the head of some sort of dead elf slung around its shoulder. It has some kind of aquatic beast head worn on its head, much like a crown, and a strange staff at his side. And the other warrior, the other person there, is this high elf individual wearing this black armor that has a number of almost scale-like bits across it, wielding a shield that seems to be made of maybe like a giant turtle's back or something like this, and a beautiful elven sword in the other with an eye patch and long blonde hair. Pictures are coming at you in the Facebook. Oh, sorry, send in the wrong chat. All waiting in anticipation.
Antissa.
There we go.
Ooh. That's cool armor.
Mhm.
And I'll put their names in here. As you recognize them, as you've been told about these individuals. Let's see.
Oh, Splattergoo sounds familiar, yeah.
You hear the elf say, "It looks like your inner sanctum has been penetrated, Spattergoo," says the elf. Spattergoo sort of looks upset and says to you all, "You all fools, come here. This is my sanctum. This is where I look to the answers of the universe. My bullywugs tell me of your intrusions. You will die here for your intrusions. Stupid cultists." Born Grey says, "These are no cultists. They know their orders." You're not cultists, so you had no illusions that you would be joining the cult of the dragon, did you?
Maybe.
Who sent you here? He points the sword in your general direction, Ciela.
We came here on our own volition.
To please the dragon queen. Yeah, yeah.
Make a deception check, Terrence.
All right, let's do that. All right, which here? I'm rolling you. Let's go. Ooh, natural 19 for an 18.
Oh, not bad. The elf says, "Then what are you doing down here? This is a highly restricted area, especially in the middle of the night, Initiate."
We heard that your compatriot there was going to be worshipping, and we wanted to participate.
Also, we left behind some precious gemstones that we need to return to the Horde.
Make make a deception check. I'll say both of you.
Ah,
See, I can't help. I can't. All right, fine. Do it again.
Do it again. Just roll really high.
All I have to do is just do it again.
I got a 19.
I got a 12.
Okay. He says, "What if there's gems in here?" And he looks over at Spattergoo and goes, "No, there's no gems in my chambers. I don't steal. No, I don't steal." And he goes, "So you mean to tell me you would know nothing about those books that went missing from the library?"
Oh, like those books over there?
Pointing to Aravir. And he goes, "Bring those here." Aravir, do you comply?
We were talking about my books. God damn it! Like, the spell books.
Take the one. Grab one from the chest. There's 2 in there.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't
Bring
pick up
all the
those.
books.
I'll not
If
hand
there was
over my
more.
spell books.
You hand over the 2 spell books.
No,
and
I
the other 2.
don't.
Oh, you don't?
Hand over the other
Just
books.
hand over the other like religious texts and stuff.
Right. Kind of pile them up and then like sneak one in your
Yeah,
back
you
pocket.
walk up with the books and you sort of take the 2 off the top and hand them. You feel suddenly the blade, Aravir, sort of the tip of it sort of like taps sort of like at your cheek and kind of like forces your head to tilt. And he goes, "Half elf." And he snatches the books from your hands and sort of looks at you with a grimace. And he puts his swords away, flips through the books. And he looks at Spattergoo and goes, "Well, this will be deep trouble for you then, Spattergu, Resmir will hear of your theft, stealing from the library. You have stepped too far for the last time, Bullywug. And Borngray looks at all of you and says, well, what are you doing? Move! Out of these chambers. Return those books to the library, initiate. Looking at you, Aravir. Says, now I have to send a message all the way to the mountains to call back Resmir. I was just thinking there was some sort of invasion. The Spattergu says, no, wait! My men came back and said they slaughtered all the frogs. Explain that!
They attacked us.
Yeah, control your frogs.
Make a persuasion or intimidation shit. I'll give it intimidation for you, Terrence, if you want it.
It's the same thing. Natural 1.
Oh,
For
no.
a 0.
21.
21. He sort of looks, so him and Spattergu look at you, Terrence, like, whatever, basically. As your intimidation isn't terribly intimidating. Ciela says, he looks at Spattergu and says, very well. Off you all go. To bed now. Return to the towers, correct? Spatter goes, no, they killed our frogs, our gods! And says, I'm sure it'll all even out in the end. You have much answering to do. I would not be making demands. And he sort of turns on his heel and he says, in Draconic, he says, lizard folk, your courage is much and admirable, but all is done here. You may return to your rest. And he turns around and walks away, and the lizard folk sort of come in behind him. The bullywugs kind of like push the lizard folk as they go by, bullying them as such. They stop at the mouth of the tunnel, and the elf turns around and says, well, what are you all waiting for? Come.
Alright.
Yep. As I pass Spattergu, I'll tell him, I'll like whisper, the tadpoles are fine.
Just sort of
Sorry.
looks kind of pissed. But these guys all sort of remain here. These guys start following Borngray. And you guys evade a possibly dangerous situation with the power of Terrence and Ciela's charisma skills. You guys sort of wander through in a way. As he's sort of wandering by, two things are going to happen. The first is Borngray is going to say, you're all lucky that you found those stolen books. They bring me great pleasure to know that I have something against him that Resmir will be no doubt glad to hear. For that reason, I am sparing all of you. If I ever hear you in restricted areas, outside of the proper times or orders, you will not be in this cult for much longer. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nonetheless, it pleases me greatly that fool finally be put in his place, but I'll have to recall Resmir from the mountains. Bother. And he continues walking. The next thing you notice, Ciela, as he's sort of making his way towards the exit, back towards the castle, you see just sort of like in the water about here, you see a black dragon, your black dragon, just sort of like crocodile, like just sitting like a log on the top of the water watching you all go by. You do anything? Say anything?
Can I just take a quick piss around the corner there? Is that okay?
No.
Really gotta go. I'll be right here, I swear to God.
I don't give a fuck how fast you'll do it. You're in enough hot water as it is. I suggest you fall in line.
God damn it. Fine.
Sir, if you don't let her go, believe me, things will happen, and I'd rather it not. And also, I just don't want to see a human piss himself, please.
Not a human.
All right. Humanoid. I don't want to see her. I don't know. Please.
This is fucking kindergarten. Make me a persuasion check, Star.
I gotta see my persuasion. 15 plus 9.
Plus 9.
15 plus 9, 24.
24.
He goes, he stops and like looks back, deeply agitated. You very much feel like you're
Just me. Just me.
you're
I don't need a
pressing
friend.
the amount of you're definitely like riding the line of how much you can get away with here because you're in his good grace. And he goes, "Go, hurry."
Okay.
So go around the corner. I will kind of to Laragoth, just being very quiet. Actually, I'm gonna take my water skin. I'm gonna just slowly drizzle it.
Yeah. You see Born go. Okay, go. Then now trying anything. As the sound comes, and the dragon just sort of like sits lowly in the water.
I'm going to just whisper. It's gonna be a fight soon. Wait outside the walls. Wait for my whistle. And if you see frogmen or cultists, rain hell on them. But first, the fighting has to begin, okay?
He sort of like blinks at you twice and just kind of, without a ripple or anything, just submerges back under the water
Right.
and disappears.
Put my water skin back. Oh my god, that's so much better. Thank you. And just sort of keep my head down, walk back in line.
And Star just also kind of puts their hood off and just go like, yeah, okay, we did good. It's out.
So while you two are standing there, while that's all happening with Ciela, you'll talk to one of the lizard folk in Draconic, so Erebir, you'll understand what he's saying. Just any word if we found anyone who ruined Resmia's room? He goes, not yet. No, not yet. Still searching, looking around for intruders and things. Rigger says, well, keep looking. Such a mess. And then you guys sort of complete your journey out of the castle, or up into the castle. And he'll sort of gesture, like pretty much as you come out that side door and the stairs, he gestures to all of you to like go to bed, basically. And he'll leave. I'm going to be very merciful and say he had a lot on his mind, and that's the only reason why Erevir's getting away with those books. Oh, but that's so stupid. I shouldn't do that. No, he'll look at you, Erevir, in that last moment and sort of put his hand out and say, the spell books, half-elf.
Can't hear you. Still
I'll
can't.
put my hand on
Right there.
Erevir's shoulder, saying, if she's here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hear you now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I said that I thought you asked me to put them in the library, but here you go. She'll hand them over.
We'll find them later.
Says, good. Says, now all of you get to sleep. I don't want to hear any more disturbances. And he sort of wanders off with the lizard folks at his back.
Yeah, I'll just watch the lizard folk as they walk away. Won't smile, won't make any indication, but I'll just watch them.
They just kind of follow Born Grey. You don't sense it's like a, we hate this guy, but we like you kind of situation. You get the sense that Born Grey seems to hold respect with the lizard folk.
Yeah.
And they seem to very much follow up with this guy like, yo, he's our leader. We love this guy.
It's the bullywugs they don't like.
Yep.
Yeah, they hate the bullywugs. It's not the cultists they don't like. With that, you can all go into your into the sort of cultist wing where cultists are all in bedrolls and such, and you can all find somewhere to get some sleep if you wish.
Okay.
Yay!
And with that long rest, we will bring our session to an end. And tomorrow, Viva la Revolution!
You mean next week?
Ah, shit, next week.
That's
Tomorrow in game.
Tomorrow in game.
That was fun, guys.
Oh, I thought you guys were definitely getting into a scrap there. I was like,
I was.
they're not good. How are they getting out of this one?
Between like the good cop or the smart cop, dumb cop there at the end with the Terrence's natty one.
No, I was just like, I'm not getting involved with this. I'm not going to get involved. I've already screwed up.
Yep. Nope. Star save the day.
Yay.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop recording.